We're currently at Digimon's house in Digimon World 2 alternative mod, guys. I nearly said Digimon World 2 redigitized there. I need to slow down, or I'm going to start saying stuff that I don't mean. But welcome to the stream, everybody. We're jumping back in. Here's a look at our Digimon team, as always, in case you guys missed the last part of the playthrough. We have a Chimeramon, we have a Magna Angemon, and we have a Waru Siegemon currently. So, some of these Digimon we've had before, Chimeramon and Magna Angemon, we've seen in the past. These guys are going to evolve up to new Megas, which is quite exciting. Some of them are not going to evolve into new Megas, like for example, Chimeramon is going to evolve back into Machinedramon at this point. So we've already had Machinedramon before, but this time around we'll get Machinedramon's main move, which is exciting. Magna Angemon is scheduled to go into Seraphimon, his Mega form, which is really exciting for me because I love that Digimon, I'm very biased. And Waru Siegemon is a weird one. I don't mean to kind of overload you guys with random jargon at the start of the episode, at the start of the stream today, but you guys have to understand we have big plans for this guy. And it's going to be determined by if we can find a random item in one of the dungeons that we're going to be playing through today. Now, yesterday we discussed that there is an opportunity to find DP chips in some of the upcoming dungeons. It's very unlikely, but they do exist and they are possible to find. I don't know the drop rate of a DP chip. It's probably extremely, extremely low, but you can get them on certain floors of certain dungeons. If we can get this guy a DP chip, we can force his DP up one more and actually have him involved. We can have him evolve into something extremely, extremely exciting. As it stands, if this guy gets to 31 and Digivolves, he will become Black War Greymon. Very cool in and of itself, but we have had a Black War Greymon in the playthrough prior. In fact, he was one of our last Megas. If we can get this guy a DP chip either today or at some point soon, this guy will evolve into something very, very cool. We're still on File Island, but yesterday we did a great job of polishing off the remaining dungeons on File City, File Island. So we secured Digimon, and now we're going back to talk to him for the second time. So if you guys are Digimon World 1 fans, Digimon is back, guys. We saved them yesterday and got him out of the Misty Trees dungeon, which is where he was kidnapped and locked away by the Crimson Knights. So let's see what Digimon's got to say today, guys. This is where we pick ourselves up. This is where we pick things off and dive back into it. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but I don't know which dungeons are going to appear next. I don't know where we're going to be going next. I don't know what trades are going to be available, what tournaments are going to be available. I don't know what moves we're going to learn. There's a lot unseen in the playthrough, and I'm excited to get down to it today. So that's where we're at. A quick note as well, yesterday we were obviously sponsored by AFK Journey. We are sponsored again by that today, but if you see this pop in today, folks, if you are watching the YouTube VODs 2 weeks from now, a week from now, a month from now, 10 years from now, don't panic about this. I've replaced my chat for today and yesterday, but it's only a short-term thing, and it's probably done for you guys, so don't sweat it. But okay, so Digimon's here. The area surrounding File City is safe once again. Glad to help out. So do you have any ideas? So we are asking Digimon on where the Blood Knights are hiding and where we need to go next. So we'll see if Digimon has any news for us. The Chaos Lords are hiding in Mount Infinity. Mount Infinity has a special seal that prevents us from being able to enter. The only way to break that seal is for a number of Digimon to be united together. Just like Digimon World 1. The waterfall didn't open for Mount Infinity, which was in the city the whole time. The final dungeon was in the beginning city the whole time. It's just you couldn't get there. The prosperity rate of the current city is 14. You must go and restore our connections with the various Digimon communities. Our best chance of success lies with the Beetle Land, Factorial Town, and GreyLord's Manor. So these must be our 3 new dungeons we have to get through. Please try to get them in contact. Try and get in contact with the leaders of those areas. I can do that, Digimon. Oh yeah, one more thing. Tankmon told me this old thing I had lying around may be of use to you. Apparently it's called the Adamant Core. Is it compatible with that machine of yours? J-Cram received an Adamant Core. Oh, Digimon gave that to me. This must be for our Digibeetle, right? Thanks, Digimon. I'm going to get going. I'll be back with good news. I'm assuming that the Adamant Core is an upgrade for our Digibeetle, maybe? Oh yeah, we've now got the Dragon Engine, the Giant Engine, Shark Bat, Orca Bat, Mantis Ram, 32, Stork Box. I mean, these are all pretty much what we have already. I think you need to take the core to the guy in the Digital City, but you'll need a compatible engine. Okay. David, let's go figure that out, shall we? Ready to get back out there? We've got your machine all juiced up and good to go. Oh, something's happening. Oh, wait a minute. Was that an earthquake? I guess so, not a very common occurrence. We have to go back and see if Digimon's okay because there was an earthquake. Wait, who's that? There's a woman in here. Digimon, I didn't know you had a girlfriend. What an amazing situation, says J-Cram. What's going on, Digimon? The ground shook and light burst right in front of my house, and standing in the middle at the end was this human. It's not the first time it's happened, but it's kind of weird that it happened again. That's the one over there? Yes, it seems she has lost her memory though. Let me talk to her. I guess we give Digimon the nod. I have no idea what's happening. I thought we were going to go into dungeons, and now we've got a bit of this going on, a bit of alien stuff. Is that Vademon in a dress? Hello there, I'm J-Cram. Are you alright? Hello, J-Cram. I'm fine, but I can't remember. Wait, my name, I'm Estina? Estina? I have no idea who Estina is. I don't remember any of this. Alright, Estina. Stay here with Digimon and take a rest. I have some important things to do, but I'll be back. Stina's not really saying much. Alright, J-Cram, I'll do that. I have forgotten all about this, guys. I cannot remember any of this stuff. Watch over her, Digimon. Of course. Good luck out there. We're leaving a woman in Digimon shack alone with Digimon. Should I be worried, chat? We're counting on you to bring back the good news. Alright, Gigi. Good luck, be safe, be fun. Right, let's try and go back to the main city and see if we can get Lieutenant Surge to upgrade our vehicle, whatever his name is. We've got your machine all juiced up and good to go. If I don't have a compatible engine, maybe he will tell me. Here we go. We now have access to GreyLord's Manor, Factorial Town, and Beetleland. Very, very cool. Okay, first of all, we're going to check out the archive ship. We're going to run all the way back and see if I can upgrade this. I probably don't have a compatible engine, but maybe he will tell me what a compatible engine would look like, because there's 3 new engines I can buy. Welcome to the Digimon Center, here to check for a trade. We're currently looking for a Cherrymon to exchange with Mega Siegemon. Oh, she is. We nearly caught a Cherrymon yesterday. We almost contemplated catching a Cherrymon yesterday. Okay, so she exists. Let's go to the Tamer Club and see if there's anything happening here. Luis, I'm taking a break from the Blood Knight hunt. There hasn't been any trace of them here at all. Gone are the days when we actually got useful items from this place, hey? Come on, stop it. I've got you trapped in a corner. Okay, let's see what he says. Chief Engineer Maestro, of course. How could I forget Maestro? I see you've got an adamantium core. Then I'll upgrade your Digibeetle from its titanium body to adamantium type body. Wait a minute, the engine you got on your Digibeetle is only good for titanium. You must have a dragon engine before you can upgrade to adamantium. Come back here when you get a dragon engine. By the way, make sure to go to a mechanic and have him put a dragon engine before you come back. Okay, thanks. Right, so dragon is what we need then. I think that the item spawns in this game are actually... Sometimes they can be tracked to actual floors of certain dungeons. So, for example, you might find that Factorial Town has DP chips, but maybe GreyLord's Manor doesn't. If I was to choose any of these dungeons to do first, I'm assuming we do... Thinking of this game as a kid, Beetleland was hard to get to, but realistically, maybe GreyLord's Manor is not the play. Let's try Beetleland first and see what happens, guys. We'll dive in here, see if we can find any bug Digimon. A nice little jazzy upbeat vibe here. Woodmon, Shima Unimon, and Flymon. I think there's also a chance we would be able to find a Cherrymon in here, but I don't have a lot of money. And I don't have any kidnap items. Not that we need a Cherrymon, like, trade, because we already have a Waru Siegemon. Which is really weird. It's really weird that that's the trade of all things, but... I don't know if we should be running away from these fights or not. I think I should. We don't normally do that, guys. Maybe Beetleland will not be a big dungeon. Maybe it'll be a small dungeon. Or maybe I'm just completely and utterly delusional. I don't know. We're going to do a lot of running away today, guys. Which is something we did yesterday. We've not done that in a lot of the playthrough. If you guys are tuning in for the first time in a long time, or maybe you've skipped a couple episodes, you might be confused as to why we're running from every single fight. The reason for that is because I'm really scared we over-level our Digimon team and have a problem. Now, the last boss we fought against, we did manage to handle fairly easily, but HP items and MP items are often required now. I want to level my team up to make them stronger and get them more power, but if we work too hard, we could hit the max level of our mega caps, and then we're going to be stuck. So, if we find a DP chip, all of our worries will fade away, and we will be good to go. We can pull the trigger and stop holding back. But in the meantime, we're going to be running from a lot of these fights. Also, I've just realised I never packed any EP packs for this dungeon, which is a huge mistake. I'm actually thinking it might be a problem. It might actually be a mistake not packing those. In fact, it probably will be. These dungeons are getting larger and larger, and I've got a very sneaking suspicion that this particular dungeon will be no different to the others in terms of sheer size, so... It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Did I pack any EP? There's no chance I've got any, is there? I've got none. I've got lots of space in my beetle though. I didn't realise I had this much space. Holy crap. Yeah, maybe we can find an EP core if we're lucky, but... This is where we need Chaotix to carry us. I'm assuming that is Wolfcook. There we go, Wolfcook. You're counting, man. You're on the board. Classic Gazette purchased. Wolfcook, if you use the Classic Gazette, you should be able to unlock Rowan if you haven't already done so. If you haven't selected the character, you can pick Rowan, and that can also help you hit the other targets that are here today. Sorry for repeating myself so much, guys. The Digimon somewhat means old man in Japanese. Oji-san usually. Baba is Oba-san, old lady, hence Baba-bon. Babamon is an old lady. Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you, Legendary, for translating. Bit of deep lore there. Good. Why wouldn't he just fund the engine? He doesn't love us that much. He doesn't believe in us. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, we're going left. Part of me thinks it's a mistake to even attempt this, but I don't know. The thing is, we can't actually farm money until we find the chip either. If anybody wants to have a look on Google and see if they can find where the DP chips spawn in the alternative mod on File Island specifically, guys, then you are welcome to do so. If we can find out which dungeon the DP chip spawns in and what floor it spawns in, we can actively hunt it, but for the time being, I'm just flailing blind in the middle of an ocean, so I can obviously Google it myself, but if anybody knows off the top of their head, or if they've already been playing the game, then give me as much advice as you can. Again, normally Chaotix is the researcher, but he'll be busy today probably, so I don't know whether we'll see him later. The trade was Mega Siegemon for not Water Siegemon, wasn't it? Actually, I think you might be right, Faye. Yeah, Kenai there. I think you might be right. I mean, either way, I don't think the options... When I'm thinking about the trades now, I'm contemplating, are the trades worthwhile in terms of Digimon fodder? Right? It's like, are we going to get... If I trade a Cherrymon and get a Water Siegemon or a Mega Siegemon, can I fuse that into my main line to make something new? And I think Water Siegemon and Mega Siegemon, although they might give different Digimon, they're probably going to give me the same Digimon. I don't know though, so I guess it would be better, maybe better to be safe than sorry and just get it, but I'll keep an eye out. There's definitely going to be Cherrymon spawning in this dungeon, surely. The last dungeon we were in was Misty Trees, which obviously in Digimon World 1, Cherrymon is like the guardian of Misty Trees, so it made sense that he was in there. I would assume we get one here. If there's so many Woodmon roaming around, then we might get lucky. He might be in here. Again, I don't have the items with me to catch him right now, but if I can spot him in here, I can know, hey, Cherrymon exists, I can go get him. And maybe we can lock in the trade for Mega Siegemon or whatever. It's funny, because earlier on in the playthrough, I was desperate to get a Mega Siegemon or Water Siegemon, because my thumbnails on YouTube consist of Metal Siegemon. Dumpster was saying, you know, oh, it'd be funny to get it. I think Dumpster was kind of like low-key trolling. But also, there is something genuinely nice about doing that, fulfilling that thing, you know. It stops the false advertisement of, hey, we might get a Metal Siegemon and then not getting it. So, if we could actually get a Metal Siegemon through one of these trades, or through one of these evolution lines, that would be sick. I was really hoping we were going to be able to do Metal Siegemon with the Digimon we currently have. But I don't think Water Siegemon's going to make that work. His DP on the fusions are too high now, which kind of sucks. We might take 1 or 2 fights here to get 1 or 2 levels, but I don't know. I don't want to push it too far. I also don't want to fight the boss and be extremely weak either. Let's take 1 fight here against these guys. I think we deserve 1 fight. Damn it, Wolfie. Anyone ever tell you you look like you can take Black War Greymon in a fight? Hello, Wigglytuff. How's it going? What's on the cards for today, Wiggly? Anything exciting happening? You guys up to anything fun today? Has anybody had a nice Tuesday? Wolfcook, thanks for picking up the welcome pack, dude. Appreciate it. Floor 11 in Misty Trees. Apparently there's a DP chip in the chests. Floor 11. Is that what we were talking about yesterday, Ronan? Because we were... I think it was Yeah, we were on floor 11, and I accidentally went into 12 when I was getting this advice. I guess we could go back to Misty Trees, try and farm a Cherrymon, and farm the DP chip at once, and get the trade and the DP chip, but that could be a lot of work. What do you guys think? Should we try it? Should I buy one more? Oh, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work like that, Wolfcook. It doesn't work like that. Before you guys start going crazy. Let me be very clear, guys. If you have bought the Gazette pack, you can't buy it again to boost the number. It doesn't. It's not going to work like that. It's per person once. So just to be clear. Wolfcook, if you've bought the Gazette, make sure you get Rowan as the chosen character when you open the pack. You should be able to open the Gazette pack, or you should get a bunch of bonuses in the Gazette pack to guarantee you Rowan. I think Rowan is actually given to you when you spend money for the first time or something. I need J-Cram to answer that question because he did that yesterday. There's a bit in the store and it says like when you purchase something you get given Rowan. I think the pack is part of the Gazette deal. Maybe you've already unlocked Rowan and it's just not popped up yet, but Wolfcook, if you've already bought the pack, the only thing you need to work on and worry about is like Resonance 20 and then 40 if you choose to go on and play the game. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I got him. I think it said I got him. Rowan is guaranteed with the first purchase bonus. Okay. Jesse, did you have to go into the store and unlock that or like click a box or anything? Did you have to accept it or did it just say, boom, here it is and then give it to you? Because I'm not sure if like, I'm not sure how guaranteed that is. Didn't you say, DC, that it was like banging your head against a brick wall getting 40 yesterday? Didn't think you meant it literally. Wait, what's happening here? My right eyelid has swollen up a bit, so that's fun. Oh, are you okay, Kagwar? Kagwar, have you been eating mushrooms from the garden again? We've talked about this so many times. Right, there's no way that there's not a portal in the center of this area, right? It's gotta be in the middle. I've seen this spawn location 1,000 times. Do we just shoot a missile and go straight in, guys? I think we do it. We packed a lot of missiles for exactly this. I think it was a flashing icon, says Jesse. There you go, Wolfcook. There should be a flashing icon somewhere in the store that will give you what you need for Rowan. If you haven't already got him, that is. Sorry, I'm reading my chat really slow today, guys. So if you guys are giving me information and then I'm ignoring it or missing it, I apologize so much. I've been really bad for that over the last few days. Yesterday, I started off the stream really slowly. I was really slow yesterday. I also woke up quite late today as well. Like 20 minutes before I went on camera, kind of late. So forgive me for being a cretin. But I'm happy to be here. We had a great day yesterday, guys. It was so good. You guys popped off truly. You've really smashed this. The numbers on this has been so good so far. And I'm very, very, very grateful to you guys who have checked out the sponsor. PC only, totally free. You guys know the drill. I was expecting to get 15 downloads, or I was hoping to get 15 downloads for this sponsor, guys, and I almost thought to myself, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to run this one. What a mistake that would have been, because so far it has been huge for us. It's going to be massive when we get paid by this in a few months' time, so if you guys want to support me, and maybe you don't want to spend any money, which is totally fine, this is a good way to do it, yeah. Consider checking out the game. It's actually very lovely as well. If you guys like RPG, medieval fantasy, or just tactical RPG games that are free to play, then please check out AFK Journey. Link is here in the chat. I'll give you it again just in case anybody's needing it. Thank you, folks. Anything for you, boss? Grinding? Yeah, I got him. I think it said I got him. Okay, Wolfcook, thanks, man. You're an absolute legend. So Wolfcook, when is your birthday? Is that today? You said you finished your shift today and you were going to come in and hang out in the stream. Thanks for coming to visit me, man. It's good to see you today. Wolfcook, you were also very kind to me last night as well, man, which I'm really appreciative of, so again, thank you. I thanked you in a message, but I'll thank you again, so appreciate it so much, guys. You've been very kind to me. Mrs. Wolfie and I have been really busy over the last few days, so we've not really had a chance to speak to each other much. We keep kind of passing each other in the flat and being like, hi, Mrs. Wolfie, bye, Mrs. Wolfie. Alright, rewarded. Let's go straight into the portal, guys. Maybe we just aim to beat this dungeon. I'm going to try and waste as little time as possible, as little steps as possible. If we can get a couple of early portals, that would be huge. If I can find an EP pack, that would be huge. It would be giga OP if we could find the DP chip. I think if we get one level to 25, that wouldn't hurt anyone. And it would also give us a little bit more damage and speed and defense. And it'll also give us more of a chance to run away from the enemies as well, I think. I'm not entirely sure how that is calculated, but you can tell by the consistency of how often you can run away from enemies. It must be either based on remaining HP and MP, or it must be based on your max level. I'm assuming it's max level. That's normally how these games operate. I don't know if you guys have ever been playing Pokemon and then you get locked in an encounter with like a Caterpie or something that's 14 levels below you. Yeah, and it won't let you escape over and over again, and you're like, mate, why? That is my pet peeve in video games. I've ranted about it so many times. It kills me inside. You have been like ships in the night, yes. Like ships in the night. You keep passing me by. Just wasting time. Trying to prove who's right. And if one bad roll goes crashing into the sea, he's gonna be hating me. Trying to find a light. I don't know who sung that song, but it's a banger. Dude, that's one of my favourite songs. Jesse, you're one of my favourite songs. And not just because you did our sponsorship AFK Journey. Do you know I made a DayZ montage to that song once? It was just me and my friend driving along in DayZ in a car that we found, and then he told me Game of Thrones wasn't on because it was a bank holiday, and I just crashed us into a gas station and blew us up. That was a long time ago, guys. That was close to 15 years ago. Probably even more. Matt Kearney, thank you. Yeah, of course, Matt Kearney. True story. DayZ's getting a bit of a surge at the moment. Some of my mates have been playing it. I've been seeing some streamers play it. I can't believe that game's still going, man. The fact that that game came out when I was literally in university playing on an old shitter laptop, and people are still developing it, is crazy. No, not DayZ. DayZ. DayZ, Hoff. Like day, as in night and day. Z. Zombies. DayZ. I mean, you can call it DayZ if you want. Maybe there's a zombie called DayZ somewhere in DayZ. Sorry, it's the thick Scottish accent. I know, you guys can't understand what I'm saying. Hey, Seamus. I know. Sorry. Here, Willie, what you saying there, neighbour pal? Shut your mouth before I stick the knot in you and shank your maw. Right. You keep passing me by. One bad roll. He's the one roll who's bad. He's a one bad roll. He's rolling into the roll where he's putting some butter and some cheese and eating the roll. Dussy? No, not Dussy, not DayZ. Okay. DayZ's nuts. Okay, Sonny. Anas Gamer, you're not a bot, are you? Anas Gamer, please. Okay, Anas Gamer, type giraffe in the chat if you're not a bot. Prove it to me one time. Type giraffe in the chat, Anas Gamer, if you're not a bot. I'll wait. I'm watching you carefully right now. Through my telescope of interrogation. Chat. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on Anas. We've had a lot of new followers recently, guys. A lot of new people coming into the Discord. A lot of new people coming into the community. It's been really, really nice. I'm not seeing the word giraffe being typed right now. I'm not seeing the word giraffe being typed. You guys can't spell giraffe, can you? I don't think I can spell giraffe. Begins with a G, I know that much. Aquar, you're not... Get it out. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Draco, you can't just ask a man to get it out. Not on a Tuesday at 3 in the afternoon, man. Holy moly. You gotta take me out for dinner and fetch me some lovely Italian wine first. Maybe some Australian wine. I quite like a little Australian Merlot, chat. Do you guys like wine? Got any wine fans in the house? Dude, why are my team dying? What is happening? This wasn't part of the plan. Do I need to do the Giga Heal on Yak Sin? Serenity wouldn't. She wouldn't. She wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. I've got a heal. I'm not going to use it, though. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. No. No. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. What? That's not okay. That's anything but okay, you dumbass. That's an AoE move. No. No. Hold. I'm gonna have to use a heal and it's pissing me off. Chat, what is this rigged BS? I swear this game... Watch it. Watch him attack Mega Digimon. Okay, never mind. The game is not rigged. Listen. I'm gonna do a HP driver. Can you do something useful, you monkey? Don't wanna be your monkey wrench. Do 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 do. Kaimeramon was scratching his bum with his 19 arms. There was a man called Craftsman. Do 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 do. And his dog looked like a Kuwagamon. Ooh, Kuwagamon. Ooh. Horse with a long neck, giraffe. Yo, can't believe this is still going. Lol, can't believe this is still going. Lawless can't believe it so much he said it twice. Lawless, how are you? How are you, Lawless? Giraffe? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's good. What, was one of my Digimon dead there? That was the enemy, right? Not my Digimon. That better not have been my Angemon. No, we're fine. I healed. I healed. Deal, would you like to sit outside or inside? Do you guys ever have your meals outside, guys? Do you ever have your... Do you ever sit outside when you're having a little meal? I think the art of eating outside is kind of lost on some people in some places. But it's very pleasant, as long as it's not windy. A bandage. Quite like sitting outside in the summer, having a little meal, little munch, little snack. Anything strong enough to get me tore up from the floor up. Okay, I've never heard that expression before, but I'm definitely going to borrow that. That's something I'm going to say in public once. Look cool. Say it again the second time and then look less cool. Tore up from the ground up. Tore up from the floor up. How dare you insult my pets by calling them the inferior bug Digimon? Oh, don't say that. You don't mean that, huh? You don't even mean that. A mem bug zap too. Wolfcook, is that you? Oh my god, he's only went and done it. Wolfcook, you are a legend. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you so much. Well done, guys. Hey, it works. Feels good, man. Feels good. These are popping off today, guys. I'm very, very thankful. Bigarurumon, Dark Lizamon, Kuwagamon. Don't want to be your monkey wrench. Do 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 do. Can I escape these Kuwag? Are they running away from me? Wait, have we become... Are we the hunter or the hunted? Chat? I can't tell. Don't touch me. I don't think these guys are quite there in the head. I don't know what's happening there. Alright, what we got? Vaidmon. There's a lot of Digimon here. Vaidmon, Cyclomon, Orgamon. A million Vaidmon, but there's a portal in the middle. How do we get in the portal without being tagged by all 4 of these Digimon? 2 of them are going to hit us. Oh, I think we've actually baited the one on the left round. This might actually work. All depends on the weather. You always take the weather with you everywhere you go. You always take the weather. My dad used to play that song all the time when we were kids on a Saturday when he was like painting a wall or something. I don't know why my dad's go-to band was Crowded House when it came to DIY, but if my dad was like cleaning out the loft or like hoovering or doing the laundry or something, Crowded House would get blasted on the stereo. Honestly, not a bad choice. Oh, Cherrymon! I need one of those. Oh my... There's a million of them. How many Cherrymons do you guys want? Do you think this will... Faye, is this going to work for the Mega Digimon trade? What the heck? There's so many! The game can't keep up with it. Couldn't see the wood for the trees? Maybe I can navigate between these guys and they won't even... Oh, they don't move! That was a bomb! Okay, Jesus. Okay. Guys, we can walk past them because they're pretending to be a tree. Wait, I can go the other way and dodge that one. Could you just hack the source code to give yourself a DP chip? We could do Dishonorable Ronin, but that would be Dishonorable Jackie, and then the chat would flame me. I don't think I'm gonna... I mean, there's nothing really stopping us, guys, doing that. What is on the other side of Beetleland Floor 6? Why is the portal in the center of this floor? Do you think it's worth going to check that there's not an item over there? Is that super tryhard? There must be a reason. The portal's in the middle, right in front of me. I can't... Son of a bitch. Always take the weather with you every time Dak and Jackster lives. In my Twitch chat. He's actually in the YouTube chat. Ooh. If you see tore up from the floor up, post it. It's just epic. Thanks. I'm going to use that. I'm going to borrow that. I think a nice picnic on the grass can be enjoyable. With a bottle of rum, Cactuar. With a bottle of rum and coke. Sorry, I don't know why I'm always injecting like drugs and alcohol onto you guys. Guys, drugs and alcohol are poisons for your body. Oh no, that's not good. Not the power radar. Anything but the power radar. Guys, there's got to be something over here worth our time, right? I've only got one parts fix. Oh god. There's no way there's more bombs in here, right? Oh, a whole forest. Easy catch, yeah. This is obviously where you're supposed to go to. This is where you're supposed to come to catch the Cherrymon of your dreams. Always take the weather with you everywhere you go. There's nothing here at all. It was a waste of time. I stood on a bomb and blew up my little mech for nothing. Now we just have to get back without standing on any more bombs. It's fine, chat, it's fine. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. I can't upgrade my mind radar anymore, I don't think. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't keep my eyes open no more. I could make it to 40. No, Wolfcook, you've not... Wolfcook, listen, you need to make it to 20 before 40, okay? And secondly, you've just come off the back of a night shift, and I'm pretty sure it's your birthday. You don't have to make it to 40 just now, guys. The sponsor is running for 8 days. Wolfcook, get some sleep, my dude. You've done enough. You've done enough. Okay, guys, the first goal is to get to 20, which is a lot easier, but it's easier if you give yourself time. If you log in every day, you'll get login rewards, you'll get some XP for free, you get a bunch of bonuses. It's really straightforward to get to 20. Don't do it if you're tired, though. If you need to go and sleep, then go and get some sleep, please. I don't want you guys coming off the back of a 19-hour shift at the heart surgery clinic and then trying to do my... Oh, a Pixiemon. Ooh. Ooh. Hey there, buddy. Are you going to touch me? Oh, God. Oh, he moves every 2 squares. Ooh. Mr. Wolfie, you're very red today. In a good way, Wiggly? Like, in a good way? I matched my hair with my handbag today. Did you notice? Green dot on the map as an item says legendary. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that legendary. I could make the map full screen if I wanted to. This part of the map looks like a giant penis. I'm just saying. Oh! Keep the coke, give me the rum. Wolfcook, listen. Don't worry about getting to 40. That's not something you're supposed to do in an hour. Listen, even the most veteran players amongst you guys of these kind of games, okay, they're not going to get to 40 in 10 minutes, guys. It's not going to work. Just relax, log in, make your character, do a little bit of grind, log out, log back in later, collect all your free stuff, get a bunch of boosts, shoot up some levels, take a break, come back, next day, third day, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The sponsorship is running all week, guys. There's no immediate concerns. You can take your time with it. You got plenty of time to relax. The game is very chill. You do not need to be fast with a mouse or keyboard to use it. You can play it with a controller if you want. There's so many chill things about it. Don't bust your balls trying to do the sponsor. You can if you want, and I will love those who do that, but you don't have to. You certainly don't have to. That makes sense? Are we good? Sounds like you're projecting your own vices and fantasies onto us. I would never. I would never. Like when you guys project your fantasies and desires onto me, asking me to play all these ridiculous games all the time. Jack, play Barbie Horse Adventure. Jack, play XYZ. Play Super Bash Fisherman 2003, Jack, please. I love that game. Chat, if anybody's projecting fantasies, it's you guys. I'm just a passenger. How long does it take? Dumpster. That's like saying, I would like to marry you, but I'm concerned. You know, like, Dumpster, what do you mean? Dumpster, for a man of your caliber, let me just cross-reference my data. So, I'm putting in the details. Name Dumpster Player 2. Okay. Color of eyes, hazel. Hairstyle, mohawk. 9'10", 12 inches. Gold 3, solid win rate. Okay, it's calculating. Dumpster, according to my calculations, you can have the sponsorship finished in exactly 10 seconds. It's not an accurate calculation. I'm still working on that. It needs calibrated, but pretty quickly, I would say. No, for real, I think to get to 20, resonance 20, if you guys skip all the dialogue, put it on ×2 speed, auto click to like move through the game fast, you could get it done in like 20 minutes, easy. Less so if you're very big brain. Jack played Digimon World 2 ×2. My eyes are green. And his hair is brown and his eyes are green. And I sold my soul to him. Does using the redeem codes interfere with your sponsor? Asked Stubbsy. What do you mean, Stubbsy? The redeem codes? No. If you guys have downloaded the game through my link, and you have installed the game for the first time on your PC, guys, then you can put in any kind of boosty codes you have after that. When you download the game through my referral link, you are bound to me and the sponsor. Not bound to me in the sense that like I'm connected to you or anything, but like you will count on the goals, yeah? If you get logged in and you start doing the game and playing the game and you get to like Resonance 20 or you get Rowan, it'll pop up here and it'll show your name. That's how you know you're connected, that's how you know you're good to go. If you then want to go and like put in any other boosty codes, then do it, guys. If you have a little referral code that you can redeem inside the game once you start playing, then yeah, go for it. Everyone should hit 40 after a couple of days, and with how generous the AFK loot is. Hell yeah. Some of you guys did it in day one. There was like 4 of you guys, 5 of you guys did it day one. Literally in a day. I'm not saying all of you guys have to do that, but it is possible, is my point. And the game is called AFK Journey. You can kind of go AFK when you play it, so that's nice. Yeah, it's not a game that requires all of your focus, guys. You can kind of click and your characters will run. And then you can make all the audio auto-play and stuff like that. So it's really straightforward. The way you get to Resonance 20 is by leveling your lowest level party member up to 20. I think it's the lowest level character. So if you slow, I think you start off at like level 5. Some of your characters start off level 10. Just slowly level your teammates across the board up to 15 and then get to 20. And then before you know it, you'll be cooking my gas. You'll know what to do by that point. You'll know how to play the game. Resonance 20 is doable in a couple of hours. Definitely in a couple of hours. You can definitely do it in like an hour. Probably less so if you know what you're doing. It won't take you a couple of hours to get to Resonant 20. You can do it faster than that for sure. The reason I specify that is because some people might look at Craftsman's comment and be like, oh, it's going to take me hours to get to 20. I'm not doing it. You can do it much faster than that, guys. If you're taking your time and reading everything and going slow, yeah, it might take you longer. But we played on stream last night. And you guys know when I play these games, guys, because I'm doing the sponsorship, I'm taking my time, right? I played for an hour last night. I got to Resonance 20, and that was like listening to all the dialogue, pausing the game, talking to the chat, taking my time, exploring the areas. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can play the game however you want. That's the beauty of these games. You can play them however you want. Some of you guys can speedrun it really quickly. You forgot to add Dr. Pepper Addict to the spreadsheet. Is Dumpster a Dr. Pepper addict, is he? Imagine Dumpster could get Dr. Pepper when he's at Nando's. The world would combust. Dumpster, is this true? Optimus Dark! Hello, Optimus Dark. Optimus Dark had a fork. He cut Up is chicken and rice. Optimus Dork didn't give a fork. Who's this? Oh my god, Jesse, what are you doing? Jesse's doing it. Jesse, thank you. Appreciate you, Jess. Hell yeah. Back from mowing the lawn. Hey, Jim. Jim, do you want to come round and mow our lawn as well? I cut my grass like a week ago, but it's already grown back. Oh my lord in heaven. I just took 2,000 damage by a bomb. And I got an EXP chip. Oh, I got an EXP chip. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder if that had a chance to be the DP chip by any chance. I wonder if that had a chance to be the DP chip. That was a huge item. Oh, boys, we might be close. Beetleland floor 8. That was a rare drop for sure. I'm going to do a mech fix plus. Oh, that was a great find, guys. That's, just to be clear, that's like 2 or 3 levels of a Digimon. That's a huge time saver. Not really that great when you only have 1, but now we have 2. Maybe we can get 3 and do an even level up. Save ourselves some time for once. 20 was super fast, like 30 minutes. Thank you so much, Ronan. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, this dungeon is completely revealed to me, which is really strange. I don't think I can walk on this terrain, though. I can see the map to the middle, which is that bait? Obviously, you're supposed to go through the middle or through the top. I don't think I can get all the way along there. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 licks of damage. I don't think we can do that. We just stood on a bomb that did 2,000 damage to our HP, and I don't have the upgraded engine yet. Which means I think I have to go this direction and go the long way to the center. What an interesting dungeon layout. It's not often you get to see the portal exit immediately. So this is like, do you have the HP to tank the damage for the shortcut, or do you want to go the long way? In this case, we have to go the long. How long is the long way, though? Is this going to bend down into the left? Please don't. Oh no, please don't. Okay, I think we're alright. That was looking dicey for a second there. Unfortunately, there is a room full of about 1,000 Digimon in here. Holy fucking... Okay, we can avoid the Cherrymon at least. Vademon's going to be a pain. Also, gold 2. Alright, my bad, Dumpster. The game can autoplay, Dumpster. It literally autoplays. I know I say that a lot sometimes. This game is... You can click the little button. There's a button where your main objective is. I think the game shows you how to do it quite early. But you can click the objective on the right-hand side of the screen. It's next to your little journal. There's a set of writing that tells you what the quest is. If you click on the words, your characters will run along the path towards the objective by themselves and start the interaction by themselves. So if you set the dialogue to auto mode, you can basically click that button and your characters will travel along. Obviously, it's nice picking up some items and stuff along the way, because then you have XP and stuff for leveling your party, which is what you need to do for this sponsor. But it's up to you guys. Who's in here with me? Vademon Cyclomon. An MP Driver 2. Not the droids we're looking for. Vademon, get away from me. I figured $7 is an easy support. Thanks, Jesse. Appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the game, Jess. I know you were trying to get away from like the whole gacha kind of angle of games, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Nando's here by me isn't too badly priced. Where do you live, Ghost Alive? Roughly, are you in the UK? Are you in Europe? Whereabouts are you roughly? I wish we had Nando's in the US. I hear about it all the time and it sounds good. It's nice, but it's horribly overpriced. Nando's enjoyer, yeah. I love going to Nando's, guys, but the portions are getting smaller for me every time I go. And admittedly, that could just be the restaurant I go to. Maybe the restaurant I go to has like a really strict policy or a bad manager or something. I don't really know. But every single time I buy like double chicken wraps, portion of chips, maybe get some rice, garlic bread, whatever I'm feeling that day, the portions are getting smaller every single time. But the prices are obviously going up, which is classic, so it's a bit of a pain that way, but I do enjoy it a lot. I do enjoy it a lot. I mean, chicken is just so good. I like spicy things as well, and you can get all the sauce you want. You can get like hot sauce, super spicy, mild spice, all that good stuff. got to be a bomb in here, surely. That was a very weird dungeon layout. There's the exit. How do we get into that? There's no way. Wait, what? Why is it so easy, chat? Why is it so easy? What's the catch? I wonder if these are the floors where we should be looking for the DP chip or not. Just the chance, like... No, I don't think so. Until we know where the DP chips are, I don't think we go looking for them. I think we open any chests we can along the way, but we stay focused. Is there an exit down here? There is. A bomb could literally kill us. In fact, oh, a wild Aquamon. And a Shogun Gekomon as well. Wow. That's the first time I've seen an Aquamon in the wild. What a legend, dude. Oh, I love him. Okay, very cool. Do you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm just going to use the mech fix that we have. And just ensure that if we stand on another bomb, we've got a better chance of surviving. Hey, it's Aquamon. Still got more lawn to mow, but the green is dead. Oh, the battery is dead. I wonder what that was there. I was trying to figure out. My little converged chat was like really buggy there. When I met you, I think you literally asked me 2 of the nights if I wanted to go to Nando's as Cacbar. I mean, you're in a good spot for going to Nando's. Are you talking about when you met Dumpster? Oh my god, Mcabaterimon as well. This is the best timeline, chat. Oh, I love it. The bugs, man. The bugs are here. It's nice, but it's horribly overpriced. Did you go to Nando's with Dumpster, Cacbar? Dude, that's like... That's a privilege, man. That's like a bucket list item. Some people have like really wild things on their bucket list. Going to Nando's with Dumpster. That's up there. Another portal straight off the rip. This is going all too well. I'm nervous. I feel like we're getting pranked. I'm playing it still. I should be safe from the gacha disease. I'm getting better. Alright, Jess, good. I think you're, like, when you're interested in these kind of games, Jesse, it does actually let you escape a little bit. I've been, the last 2 weeks, my happy place. I've said this a lot to you guys recently, but when I'm not watching Digimon after the stream's done, when I do all my edits, when I do my workouts, I've been spending a lot of time just mulling around on RuneScape, which is not really a game I've ever, like, really played that much of in my life. But, like, see the last few nights, now that I've lost my membership again, when I've been playing RuneScape, I've kind of just been going through the motions. It's like when you guys are playing an MMO and you're playing it just to log in and get the daily XP for the sake of it. It's not that you're enjoying it, you just know that you might need it later, so you just farm it. I'm in that phase of, like, the cycle. And, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it helps when you lose a bit of interest in these things, because then you stop caring about spending money on it or wasting your time on it or whatever. Or at least that's how it works for me. Portal is in the top left. 2 bug homies to get through. Alright. I'm from South Africa, very far away. Okay, Ghost Alive, nice. You're not the only person to be from South Africa in our community, though. We actually have a lot of African people. South Africa. Regular Africa. We've got lots of people from Africa in our community, which is very strange. Azel is one of our latest members who has been hanging out with us recently. He actually doesn't live in Africa anymore, but he's born in Africa. Blind Virtue is from Africa as well. Two Scar Gaming from Africa. So yeah, there's like three or four people from Africa. People who used to live in Africa but migrated to the US. There's a few of you guys as well, which is cool. So yeah. What's it like living in South Africa, Ghost Alive? I've got a lot of friends who visit South Africa. Mostly Cape Town on holiday. Very... No, I wouldn't say it's a common British tourist destination, but, you know, so I know some people who have done that. Aquamon better than Mega Cabaterimon? I like Aquamon a lot. I love shoving Five Guys in my mouth. I mean, what? Ronan, wait, what? Oh my lord. The AFK bit is only really the reward. You have to be the keyboard to click and move. Yeah, I guess, like, you're right, mister. You're right. But you can also, like, you can click the little... You guys know you can click the little the little bar on the right of like where to go, and it will take you to that. You guys know that, right? It's quite handy in the beginning where you're not sure where to go. You can actually click the writing of your quest and it'll take you to the quest. Your characters will move by themselves. You don't actually have to control them. I'm just checking because I'm not sure if you guys know. Your old catchphrase, the bugs are here. Appropriate for all scenarios. Wait, the bugs are here. Wait, wait, my catchphrase? Wait, Dak, my catchphrase is the bugs are here? Wait, what? That can't be right. Was that directed at me? Or is that a reference? Hey, Jax, is 90s Child. What's been your favourite Digimon added in the mod so far? I don't know which is... It's hard for me to determine who's new and who's in vanilla DW2 because it's been so long since I've played, but there's been a couple of cool Digimon we've seen so far. The coolest Digimon we have had is Machinedramon and Blackwar Greymon. I don't know if those guys exist in the mod, the regular mod. Zudomon looks quite sharp in this game as well. A little bit scary, honestly, but also kind of cool. We've only just found Aquamon for the first time, which is nice. Something like that is good if you want to just chill out and listen to a podcast. Not like that. Not that I've ever been a big MMO fan either, says Dak. Yeah. I mean, AFK, if you guys are looking for a game to sit and play today while watching the stream and you want to keep your hands busy, or let's say that you guys are watching a show and you want to play a game at the same time but you don't know what to play, this is the game, guys. AFK Journey. You can find it through my link here. These are interested in helping. It's super easy. If you guys are on YouTube, it should be pinned at the top of the stream in the comments. Super easy to play, super easy to download, totally free, of course. And every single person who downloads it will support me. We used to have these sponsorships in the past where there was thresholds. You know, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, and once we hit the thresholds, we get like payments. They've done away with that system now. It's every single person who signs up benefits me. So if you guys log in and play it and you get Rowan by chance, if you're really lucky, you get Rowan, that's cool. That'll benefit me. If you guys get to level 20, that'll benefit me. If you guys go beyond that and do the other stuff, it will super benefit me, so... how did I get to this? I know the portal is below me somewhere, but I can't find it. This is what the game kind of looks like. It's like a kind of cozy, family-friendly RPG. Very smooth. The game's polished. That's a nice way to look at it. It's a nice polished game. So that you won't have to worry about like any... there's not going to be a lot of bugs and stuff. It's quite smooth. Art style is nice. Animations are sleek. It's just genuinely a good time. Hopefully you enjoy it. Right, we're on Beetle Flan floor 15. I was kind of hoping this was going to be our boss territory, but... Oh, there's the boss. It's just popped for us. The portal is in the top right. There's so many bombs here, it is insane. I don't see any... Lots of opportunity to catch Digimon here. Lots of opportunity to catch lots of Digimon. That Aquamon is looking really juicy. I really wish we had brought some toys for catching these mons, but again, I don't have any money for buying toy boats. I could have bought a bunch of toy trucks and just thrown them at these Digimon in the hopes it worked, but the likelihood of that happening are almost next to none. Alright, let's run away. Again, we're keeping our Digimon levels as low as possible, while also giving us room to explore the other dungeons and level. When we beat the boss here, it's going to give us a bunch of XP, so we need to... Because we have to beat the bosses in the dungeons to make progress in the game, guys, we are trying to inhibit our XP growth a little bit until we get our DP chip, which we need to farm at some point. I know I can get one in Misty Trees, floor 11, as you guys mentioned earlier. There's also a hope that we can bang into one in some of these dungeons, but I don't even know where to begin to look. I don't even know where to begin to look. We could hunt for chests, but I don't know. I don't really want to split my agendas like that. I think we just beat the dungeons, make progress, and then maybe come in and look for the chips after. Depends where you go in South Africa. Cape Town is nice. Went there recently for Comic-Con. Nice one. Good. I guess other parts maybe are not so much. I've heard some crazy things about living in Africa and regarding like the power grids and stuff like that. Some of the stuff I've heard you guys talk about natives of Africa or people who used to live there. Crazy. We've got Stubbsy. Stubbsy, thank you so much. Well done, mate. Stubbsy, thank you for hitting level 20 on the sponsor, mate. Appreciate it. Good work today, guys. Very, very pleased. I hope you are enjoying the game. We're going to be looking at AFK Journey later on today, so if you want to play it with me, you can do. Yuna's our boss. Of course it is Hercules Kabuterimon. Welcome. You're the next challenger. You don't look very tough. When I was planning on doing my bonus episodes of DW1 a long time ago, guys, I actually planned on doing Bugland's tournament with Hercules Kabuterimon. That was my next bonus episode that I was going to do, but I never got around to filming it, never got around to recording it. I'm here as an envoy from File City. We're looking for to form an alliance with Beetleland. An alliance with that old city? Ha! They've grown weak over the years. Why should we help them? You're standing in Beetleland's arena and acting as an envoy. Why don't you prove that you're not weak? Face me. Alright. Let's see if we are... I haven't saved the game, by the way. So if we can't beat this guy, we are doomed, chat. And it looks like it could be a tough one. Let's go ahead and lead here. We got a couple of fire moves, which should help us against the nature Digimon, which is good. We've got Aquamon, we've got M. Kabuterimon, and Hercules in the middle. Quite a scary fight, honestly. Aquamon is normally the damage dealer. Let's try and take out him first. We also have Kaiser Nail with the injure chance. I think we go ahead and try that as well. And then hopefully we can do some fire attacks here. Heat Viper. I could also apply Evil Wind and reduce speed. I don't think that's a bad idea. I have no idea if we beat this. I was supposed to save before I came into this fight, guys, and I totally forgot. So we are just going to have to do this man mode. If we lose here, we're going to lose our progress today, just as a heads up. So there's a bit on the line here. No idea what these guys do. Scissor Arm comes through. Defense down. That's not on. It's AoE defense down. That's really bad. Okay. Kind of terrifying. This guy's probably going to counterattack me over and over again. And I don't know if there's any way of avoiding that. These guys are taking very little damage. I'm glad we've got fire moves, but they're obviously on the nature terrain, so they get buffed here. Oh, they're both going to do Scissor Arm, are they? Maybe we focus these guys last then. Maybe we have to kill H. Kabuterimon in the middle. We need an injury here for sure. We don't get it. Kind of worrying. Alright, these guys look like they're going to do a lot of damage. Blue Thunder, what is that? 60 damage. Oof, actually worrying. A little bit worrying, guys. We don't take too much damage, luckily. Which is a good start. We're definitely going to lead with fire attacks. I think we have to just double down and kill Aquamon here. And just try to fully send it. Gonna keep digging the hole we've started. The fire damage should be useful here. Our lack of defense is worrying though, but these guys don't seem to be doing too much damage to us. Hornbuster, what's that gonna do? Lower tech power, that's not good. These guys are reducing my defense and my attack at the same time. Actually kind of treacherous. I'd rather get my attacks off before they lower my attack a bunch, so all these hits need to connect if we can. Please don't paralyze me, I'm begging you. Okay, just raw damage. A raw damage interrupt, and we miss. It's so infuriating, because that could change the entire fight. Okay, we lose one attack. We do 69 damage though. We need all of these hits to land, like every single one of them. I find it kind of ridiculous that the one guy I do land an attack on counterattacks me though. Classic. Okay, we're not too weak at the moment. We've got Aquamon down to almost half. Past halfway. And Meramon missing is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit scary. I really need to take out one of these guys before we start healing mid-fight. If I start healing when they're all alive, we're going to end up shooting ourselves in the foot. I could have used an AoE heal here, but I'm going to greed. I'm going to greed here. Got dragged into a meeting as soon as I opened the stream. How we getting on, folks? Hey, Lawless, welcome back. What's up, man? How we doing today? How was the meeting, Lawless? Was it absolutely riveting? I want to get an injury proc on this guy before I attack him a bunch. I don't think we're getting away with that, though. 101 damage. And we miss. Why do we keep missing? It's so frustrating. I don't know if that's just unlucky RNG, but it's actually making the fight go a lot harder than it needs to. We should be landing more damage on these guys. Oh man, it was so exciting. Welcome back to the grind, Lawless. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Right, luckily my team are alive, but Angemon just took a shit ton of damage. Aquamon is low. He would be dead if we didn't miss all of our attacks, but there you have it. Evan's heal needs to come through immediately. I'm hoping that this is enough to carry us. We shouldn't be dead here. I'm gonna just double down here. I think Evil One's not doing that much damage to these guys. I think I just need to fully commit. Hopefully Magnangemon goes first here. Oh, nice. Finally. We get one back. Injury? Nope, no injury. That's a 66% chance. We failed it 4 times. 3 times. At least it looks like we're killing Aquamon here. So all we have to do is survive the hit from Hercules Kabuterimon. But we're getting the heal first. Okay, good. I think we're secure now. We should be stabilized, but there was a moment there where I was a little bit nervous. Okay. It was looking a bit dicey for a moment, but we're alright. I'll be back. I'm now going to pick up the wife from work. It's 5 PM. Alright, dude. No problem at all, Ghost. Thanks for swinging by. Say hello to Mrs. Ghost. Maybe we just heal again. I don't think I hate that idea. Geyser Nail, we're going to go for M. Kabuterimon. We're going to focus him down. He seems to be doing a lot of damage to us. Should be okay. Now that there's only 2 enemies, we should be able to slowly build our HP back up. And not have too much of a threat hanging over us. If we get in heal first, that would definitely secure it, but... No interrupts coming through here. Not a single. We get the injury for the first time, that's good. Maybe second time. Nobody interrupted me that time. Huh. Okay. The double counter attack is a bit grim, yeah. These guys reduced all of my attack and all my defense on like turn 1. I missed. Look how much damage he's doing to me. So insane, dude. 102 damage. That's like huge numbers for this game. Fairy Bomb is rubbish. That's AoE, is it? Still doing a shit ton of damage though. What the hell? What the actual? Why are they doing so much? I now can't do my AoE heal, which is kind of worrying. I think what we need to do is start doing our moves. We're going to start using our items here. I've only got 2 AoE HP heals. We are going to lead with MP first, I think. Is that risky? Let's go ahead and do this. And then you are going to do Heat Viper. Well, he's injured. We're going to do Heaven's Heal. Angemon. No. Okay, he spread his damage for the first time. That's probably a good thing. These guys were... Cherry Bomb? This move does so much damage as well. I totally underestimated how powerful this was. Obviously, these guys are on the nature terrain. Why does it do increasingly more damage as we go through the theme as well? Right, we're almost at the finish. We just need to hang on for a little bit longer. So, I think what we do here is we just do... Let me be really careful here. Heaven's Heal. You are going to do Geyser Nail on here. And you're going to do Evil Winds. This should kill M. Kabuterimon. Kind of greed in here a little bit. Hopefully this kills him. It should do. There's no way he gets back up, surely. Okay, thank goodness. Right. We're winning. I need an injury here, please. 66. Nice. Now we just need to heal. Good. Alright, I think we win. I think we win. That could have been in a totally different order and we would have been totally unlucky otherwise, but... Alright, we get there. And he misses. Thank goodness. We missed twice, they missed twice. Finally. Right, what we're going to do here is just to secure this. I'm just going to use an... I'm going to use an MP driver here. Secure the bag a little bit. We're going to get guard here. We can now do Holy Arrow for max damage. And you can do Fire for max damage. Start to chunk these guys down. Okay. Good news. Downloading. It is super easy. Lawless, what's happening here? OMG, you're sponsored by AFK Journey. Yeah, for sure. What's up? This is not just a game. It's a saga of epic proportions. A realm where fantasy and strategy collide in an awe-inspiring tapestry of magic heroes and uncharted worlds. Lawless, your grammar, spelling, and punctuation has never been this clean in your entire life. Why do I feel like this is copied straight from the first link in Google? Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or a casual gamer, AFK Journey offers a captivating experience that will keep you enthralled for hours on end. Lawless, I love you. Good news, downloading it is super easy, thank you. Lawless, make sure you sign in with your Twitch account when it asks you if you haven't already. And then we'll know that it's tracking you, which is awesome. Thanks, dude. Alright. Whittle them down, boys. This is a very challenging fight. This is one of the toughest fights we've been in. We're being forced to carry and use as many resources as possible. I'm glad we went for level 25, because it might have actually made the difference. For the record, I'm approximately 5 hours behind the live stream. Hard to be quick on the draw. That was your real catchphrase. We have to kill these Digimon. We have to kill them. Wait a minute. Wait, why are you behind? Why are you behind on the live stream, Dak? Do you know how to click? Wait, if he's not live though, he won't hear me for like 5 hours. We're gonna lose him, boys. Okay, let's do Heat Viper here. You can do Giga Heal. When I see the word Giga, I just think of Kohaku. I can hear Kohaku's voice ringing in my ears. Giga's the word he says all the time. I don't know, just the usual. Okay, you're fine. You're back. Dak, you're here. You are here, right, Dak? Dak, type banana in the chat if you're here live. I don't know if you're trolling me or not. I can't tell. I don't know if you're responding to questions I asked you like 20 minutes ago. Jim says Cherry Bomb is the ultimate nature move, apt on nature terrain. I think that, I remember that move being pretty weak in the other games, because Cherrymon is often like a tank, and that's Cherrymon's move. Hence the name Cherry Bomb. Normally Cherrymon does an AoE attack or Cherry Bomb, but it's normally very weak, because he's tanky. That's the trade-off, right? Right, I think we're good here. Vulcans, we're not going to have a follow-up fight behind this, surely. What if we do, chat? What if we do? What if we do? Do we actually hedge our bets? I don't think so. I think we just kill it. Oh man, but what if? Guard. No, you need to do a Giga Heal. And a guard. I'm going to greed here a little bit. Don't judge me. Surely, I mean, this might give me a level up anyway, so maybe this is silly, but... Banana. Okay, sound. He's here, boys. He's here. Just click the link and make sure the code for the massive rewards. Any idea how close you are to the end of this game, Lawless? I've no idea, mate. I thought we were closing in on the part we were in, and then it gave me 3 new dungeons to explore. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. We're doing alright, I think. We're doing alright. Alright, let's kill this guy. Let's finish him off. I'm hoping this gives me level 26. If it doesn't, we cry. Hey, Rosemon, hello. The delay's a pain, that's why I usually just lurk. Alright, sorry. I might be able to change my live stream on YouTube to have a smoother chat experience, guys. I might be able to update it. There is a low latency mode for the stream, which I've never ever tried. I'm normally on low latency, but there's like an ultra non-latency mode, if that makes sense. And it's, you know, I'm on the fast mode right now where you guys type and I get it pretty quickly, but I think I can make it faster. I'll see what I can do. Dak, we can explore this over the next few days and I'll get back to you. You can tell me if it's any better. Level 26. M. Cabaterimon. H. Cabaterimon. Well, I'm surprised you did it. Told you so. Alright, an alliance with the Fail City. I'd be glad to do so. Strong allies are always great to have. We've been defending Beetle Land from a Chaos Lord for such a long time. Here's our crest for proof of our alliance. There we go, the Beetle crest has been achieved. Thank you. No problem. If you ever want some training, come back and beat up some of the soldiers around here. Don't feel bad about doing so, because I never do. Maniac, dude. Just slaughtering his own dudes. Is that us? Are we good? I'm expecting an exit box here. Guys, there might even be a treasure chest. Wait, is he not the final boss? Oh my god, is there more bosses here? Oh my lord. Unless the exit is up here. Okay. There's more of this area to explore. We have technically beaten the boss though, so I think what we do is we just be really careful. I'll make a little save file just in case all goes awry. I'll have a little peek and see if there's any... Maybe there's more Digimon to recruit? I would assume H. Cabaterimon is the only boss here, but I'll have a little look around. Maybe this is where we get our chip of... Oh, no. Oh, I can't walk on that. Okay. I'm looking for treasure chests here if I'm lucky. You're still not rocking megas? No, we've had megas. we're in the interim period. We've had megas, Lawless. Don't fret, young lad. Don't panic. We went up to mega, now we're back down again to grow them higher, you know? You know how you have to do the increased max level nonsense. And unlock new moves and stuff like that. Bigger fusions, better Digimon. We have to push higher. We're doing that. Our first set of megas... Our first ever mega was... There's a toy boat. Who was the first ever mega we had, chat? We had... I actually can't remember. Was it Black War Greymon? But Black War Greymon, Machine Dramon, and Puppetmon. That was our first 3 megas. We're going to have some different ones this time around. There's a chest here. I'm going to open it. We're going to fingers crossed that we get our DP chip, chat. If we get the DP chip, we are smurfing out of our minds. It's a very low chance. I don't know if it's even available on this floor. Probably not from these kind of chests, but... Main suit was damaged. Maybe? Oh, a toy plane. A huge, huge item. Not exactly what we wanted, though. It means that we could maybe actually try and force one of these encounters. There's a Digimon here. Something's here, guys. Something is in the top corner. Look at this dungeon. Who have we got? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Aquamon, Shogun Gekomon, Lilymon. Do we want to try and get an Aquamon, guys? I think I go for it. I go for this bottom Aquamon. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to shoot the toy plane first. You might ignore it. If he does, we cry real tears. But I think it's worth the risk. I think we go for it. Do I have space in the Digibeetle? I do, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Right, everybody put your lighters in the air or some shit. He's only level 22 though. He's only level 22. Maybe we don't. I've wanted an Aquamon for so long and his move is so good. The interrupt attack that he gets is so powerful. But he's only 22. Do we care? Some Digimon are higher, which means they might go to 25 is what I'm thinking. These Digimon might cap out at 22. I don't think they will though, surely not. They should go to 25. God damn it, dude. Alright, I'm just going to pull the trigger on it. We got these items for free, here we go. Pray lads. Took the toy plane. Didn't give me much of a response. Toy boat, we get one chance at this. Okay. He's not in range yet. We get one more shot to get a medium heart. We're only dealing with like a 33% chance of victory right now. We run away from this fight. Maybe if we get lucky here, I got one more chance at this. It's very low odds, but maybe. Medium heart, please, one time. Nope. Dude, these Digimon are harder and harder to catch. Alright, we have never caught a 33% Digimon, if it is 33%. We've never actually caught one on this playthrough yet. We have yet to succeed in that endeavour. Maybe this could be it. We've got a very small chance to get this beetle. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. If we do get it, we might have a new Digivolution line unlocked. We'll see. We're just going to roll with this, guys. I'm not going to bother loading the game or anything like that. I'm not going to use a save state. I'm just going to see if we get it, great. If we don't get it, then whatever. We lost a toy plane for this, but it's not a big deal. We can now... Toy planes were huge at the start of the playthrough when we only had access to, like, rubbishy items. E-level catching items, D-level catching items. We now have access to B-level catching items all the time. So, although the toy plane is still a unique drop, it's still useful. It's not the end of the world if we lose one, right? Not nearly as bad as it used to be. This, now we're confused to Shogun Gekomon. That's a bad... Is that going to heal? Defense up, okay. This actually might be an awkward fight, to be honest. We have to be really careful not to mess this up because I've just realized there's some confused bullshit going on. Luckily, I have an anti-confuse here, which I've packed with me for scenarios like this. We're going to do... Let's see here. We're going to do Vulcan's Hammer. We're going to do Kaiser Nail on you, and then we're going to do Evil Winds. She's doing fine. We have these hot dog rolls that have different cheeses on it. Oh, nice one. Do you have Wave Missile? I do, Rosemon. Yeah, I do have a Wave Missile. It's only level 4, though. I think it's only level 3, level 4. I don't know if I packed the powerful one. We've got Drill Missiles. Maybe I get to this all the way to this node and we can't even get through the rock. That would be so sad. That would be very sad. I was informed yesterday by Chaotix there was a drop at one point where you can take, I think you need a Drill Missile 5 or something. I have one of those, but I didn't bring it with me. Which is silly because I had space to carry it if I needed to. I just didn't expect I would need to do that or to use it. Pray it isn't a red wall. Yeah, it might be. You might be right, actually. Hopefully not. Okay, Shogun Gekimon, you absolutely have to die. Okay, this hopefully slows down Shogun and lets the other two boys go first. Bonk. Dude, what if... This is a very weird area to explore after the fact, but the items here were so good. The toy plane and the boats and stuff are really nice. I should have packed more items, but even if I did pack more items with me for capturing, the room was too small to get the Digimon anyway. So even if I had packed like 2 toy trucks or 2 toy boats, wouldn't have been the end of the world. This is why I want this Digimon, because that is really, really useful. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but the defense down debuff would be really, really nice, especially for extended boss fights. Let's see what we get, guys. We'll try our best here. It's totally up to RNG chance. The odds are definitely against us, so don't get your hopes up. Hello, Mrs. Wolfie. You okay? You cold? You alright? I'm okay just now, I think. Can you maybe bring me like chicken bites or something and a pack of crisps? Because I'm actually quite hungry. Thank you. Oof. Even if it is, you can speedrun to the Ensign Snow Boss. Yeah, that's true. Although speedrunning, quote-unquote, these dungeons does still take like 25-30 minutes sometimes. I pretty much walked through this entire dungeon taking very little fights, other than the boss itself. It still took us like an hour, guys. We've been in this dungeon for like an hour, no joke. Kinda crazy, honestly. My aim is to push through it and beat it, at least, so we make a shred of progress today. 629 XP, here we go. Aquamon, do you want to join us? Very low odds. He does! We get it, guys! We actually get it! Oh my god, dude, that's the first time that's happened. Oh, hell yeah. A little win in there. A little win, guys. Nice. Okay, good. We got lucky. Hey, it feels good, man. Alright, Brodo Swaggins. Welcome to the lineup, mate. What do you think about this one, guys? Is this one... Do we like this, Mr. Dishonorable Ronin? You happy with this? Brodo Swaggins. Or was there an updated name? You can let me know. I won't lock it in. You can tell me as soon as you're ready. Swaggins. Brodo Swaggins? Like this? Swaggans? Thanks, Mrs. Wolf, for your star. Thank you. Very happy. Brodo Swaggins? Like this? Alright. Well done. Love the Bug Boys. Very happy. Alright. Swaggans. Brodo Swaggans. That feels a bit weird, but... Brodo Swags. Did we just call them Brodo Swags? Brodo Swaggins. Defy the odds. That's how the pack roll. Good, guys. That's huge. So even if we don't get our item at the end of the dungeon here, which I'm still praying for, we get an Aquamon. He's only level 22. I don't know what his cap is. Looks like he can go to 23 at least. If he can go 25, that's enormous. We now have a Mammothmon, a Lilymon, and an Aquamon for potential fusions later. What is waiting for us, guys? This is the end of the dungeon, the very tip. If it's a red wall, we won't be able to get through it. If it's purple, I think we can. I've got drill missiles up to 4, but nothing beyond 4, guys. If it's red, we can't do it, unfortunately. Okay, okay, we're fine. I think we're fine. Mag Missile 4 works here. Chat, what if... This looks like a heavily defended... Dude, what if this is the DP chip we need? What if this is the actual DP chip? It's probably going to be booby-trapped, yeah. Do we get the item if it explodes? It's going to do damage to us for sure. I've got no more heals. I've got no more heals here. Yeah, I can't, we just have to go for it. Well, there's nothing we can do. We have to just dive in and hope. I think we're going to take a mountain of damage here. There's a toy plane again. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Still a worthwhile time. Alright. Holy moly, Batman. Even though the Mind Sweep was damaged, we can still see the mines in the certain dungeon we were in. That's kind of unusual. Alright, guys. Honestly, a huge success. So we beat the boss, we get an Aquamon, and we find a toy plane in there. But what we're going to do, and I think my plan today to start off with, is to dive straight into one of these other dungeons that we haven't done yet. I think the GreyLord's Manor makes a lot of sense. I'm going to try my best to not level my Digimon too much. As we've discussed, we're really keen to find a DP chip in order to Digivolve our Digimon up into a new Mega after the one he's on track to. So right now, if he gets to 31, as I said a minute ago, he's going to turn into Black War Greymon. If I can get this guy a DP chip though, we can get him to a new Digimon that's even cooler than Black War Greymon. So I'm going to try and keep my eye out for a DP chip. The chances of us finding one are extremely low. And what you guys are going to probably find through watching the VODs today is that, and even for the guys in the stream who are just checking out the stream right now, there's going to be a lot of instances of us running away from fights. The reason why this is a problem is that we're running out of money. And every time that I run away from fights, one, we're missing out on XP that we're eventually going to need, and two, we're not making any money back. So every time I join a dungeon and I use all my resources like missiles and heals and stuff, I have to buy them back. I'm getting to the point now where we have new engines available for our Digibeetle, new upgrades available, and I want to buy these, but we're actually falling behind on upgrades now because we don't have an inflow of cash. Now, I do actually have a backup Digiline that we could theoretically use to grind. Aquamon, Mammothmon, and Lilymon here. The only thing is these guys are very slow. In fact, I'll show you. So let's just do a little bit of grinding with them today, and we'll do a little bit of farming. This Digimon team is extremely slow. Lilymon is our best Digimon here, and she is at her cap of level 22, which means she's not going to gain anything. Have I got Digimon in here? Oh, I do. Bakumon, Dark Lizardmon, Wizardmon. So these guys should be okay being Ultimate Digimon. However, they are very slow. They're just naturally tanky Digimon. So Lilymon is cool, but she's at a cap. Lil Firetruck, who is Mammothmon, is naturally very slow because he's a tank, and Aquamon only has a counter attack, which means he never goes first. So I'll show you as an action here. We can maybe target some of these guys, and I'll try and show you as I'm pretty sure some of these guys have like paralysis. It might be Wizardmon. So if I buffer a couple of moves here, we'll see if we can actually go first. Just the moves on these guys are not, they're not really that great. I mean, Aquamon's counterattack is cool, but it only hits everyone if he is attacked himself. Which is a bit of a bummer, but we're going to dive right in today, guys. I want to keep today moving because on Tuesday we were very slow with this game and we made zero progress. So I'm going to try and keep that moving. We didn't make zero progress last time, but we did not as much as I would have liked to. If we find our chip, we can go full guns ablaze, knock our gears into 5th, and then just go forward, and it'll be fine. But yeah, we've destroyed the blocks and the spores. Yeah, Maester, thank you. Wave is multi, thanks, guys. I've even got Rowan. Maltese, thanks again for taking an interest in our sponsor AFK Journey. Don't sweat it, dude. Thank you so much for asking, though, and I really appreciate you. Sometimes we do sponsors, guys, where you guys have already played the games, and if that's the case, don't worry about it. All I ask is that you guys maybe help out the new people who are struggling or need advice. You see what I mean? We're level 22. These enemies are, not only are these Digimon that we're fighting against champion level, but they're 5 levels below us, and they're still kicking the shit out of us. Look at my Mammothmon, has just taken 97 damage for no reason whatsoever. I think I can get away with this. If my Mammothmon dies in the first fight against the first enemies he fights against, it's really worrying. We're on a fire. This is insane. We're on a fire floor, which means that these guys have, like, some of these fire attacks are getting buffed. Don't you dare attack my... Right, my Digimon didn't get a level up, by the way, which means they're absolutely and utterly wrecked. I don't even think I can try and use the backup line of Digimon, guys. They are just so weak, it is insane. So I'm just going to put my main team in, and we'll gain like 1 or 2 levels, maybe. I'll make a little bit of money. Let's test the main squad here and show you the difference in raw power. I'll show you guys how quickly I can kill the same fight, but with like my main team, right? This is insane how the difference in what it's like to have your recently caught Digimon that you catch in the wild versus your mainline team. This is the equivalent in like Pokemon when you know how if you catch your, let's say you catch your Geodude guys in like one of the starting areas of Pokemon, and you take up to Graveler, you take up to Golem, you go to the Pokemon League with Golem. Not sure why you would do that, but let's say you wanted to. You know how you can sometimes catch a Graveler in Victory Road or some shit, or a Golem in somewhere close to the end, and they have no EVs. You haven't trained up that specific Mon, so he's a little bit weaker than like the one you've trained. Digimon World 2 has a little bit of that in it. Because every time you fuse Digimon together, you're constantly threading your stats together, you're constantly building this late game kind of powerhouse that's slowly scaling. Time for a coffee and some work while I watch. Nice one, Skilltree. Jack, you're playing the game wrong. I need to solo the game with Dromogimon. Dromogimon exists in this game, Vince. Do you know that? How cool is that? Dromogimon actually exists in this game. They actually put him in. I love Dromogimon. The little horny bastard. He's awesome. He exists in this game. How cool. Right, I don't want to do too much work with these Digimon, but I'm gonna do one fight and we're gonna pick up a little bit of money that we need. I forgot you streamed on YouTube as well, so it's party time. Yes, sir. We are live today on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, guys. Believe it or not. Although my only chatters on Kick so far has been bots. I'm actually, do you know what? When Kick came out and it was exploding in popularity and all this stuff, and there was all the controversy around it, I thought, you know what? New platform, new opportunities for growth. We already have like our restream set up, so it was just a case of ticking a box somewhere. And I thought, I'll just see what happens. You know, I didn't have high expectations. There's a lot of drama surrounding Kick. There's a lot of people who effectively don't like Kick for whatever reason that they have. Some of which are legit, I'm sure. Some of which I think are nonsense, but it is what it is. There's definitely a lot of controversy surrounding it. We'll say that much. I don't know if I'm gonna maintain Kick for much longer though. It seems like it's not really troubling me to be live on there because I'm already live on the other platforms, but I'm going to be honest, man, I think I've had 2 regular chatters in about 4 months.
Well, if the movie was silent, why can't you?
The rest are just bots. Nevik,
if you
hi!
aren't playing as we tell you, why are we paying you? Go get a team of wizardmen and beat the final boss with them.
Hey, let's go, Nevik, thank you! WoW again? I don't know if I can promise a WoW stream tomorrow. I'd have to make an account again and restart a subscription. Probably not, but do you know what? You never say never, J-Bob. We'll see. I was thinking about WoW recently. I really wanted to start an MMO again, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. Every time I start an MMO, I'm so amped for like a day, and then the next day I'm like, man, this is fucking bleh. Go to A to B to C to A to B to C. Go find me 6 patches of grass in a field, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know. Do you know what? I was talking to Doki the other day, very briefly after the stream, and he was playing Guild Wars 2. And I just saw the words, Doki is playing Guild Wars 2. And I was like, I kind of want to play Guild Wars 2. That wouldn't last more than a day, chat. And it would probably be like a 100 gig fucking download. Tomorrow sounds like it's going to be epic. I hope you're doing well today, Vodcrack. It's nice to see you. Gauntlet is great for multiplayer. He's definitely going to play Slay the Spire for 5 hours. I love Slay the Spire, Lawless. And so do you. Lawless, you're going to be all over Slay the Spire 2 when it comes out. I know it. In fact, Lawless, I think it was you that got me into Slay the Spire, so that's your fault. It's all your fault, Lawless. Not really, but I had a pretty good collection back in the day, and I believe I could have made so much money from it. XD, yeah. I mean, is it so? It's Nika, right? Nika, my mum did the same. Years and years later, I went back to my house, and I was like, Mum, where's my collection of Pokemon cards? You know how I had them in a really slick, neat ring binder? I had them all laid out preciously, mint condition, perfect. Yeah, Mum, you know that like antique collection that could be worth maybe like 100, 200 quid? Do you know where that is? It's up the loft, maybe? It's probably up the loft, isn't it? She's like, no, I chucked it out years ago. I was like, wait, Mum, what? Yeah, no, I set it on fire. I took it back and smoked it. I smoked your favourite Blastoise card. I'm like, Mum? Mother? Mother dearest, I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, I put it in the meat grinder that we didn't have, that I bought specifically to shred them and then sold the meat grinder. I'm like, so Mum, what you're telling me is they're in the bottom drawer under the towels upstairs. No. I Molotov cocktailed them in a scrapyard. In a pool full of sharks. Mum, why do you keep coming up with elaborate ways of how you destroyed my Pokemon cards? This is like when I went to visit my gran, who I loved dearly until that one fateful day where I said, Gran, where's the Sega Mega Drive? Gran, where's the Sega Mega Drive and collection of antique Mega Drive games that, you know, are probably hundreds of dollars to buy now? Do you know where, Gran, do you know where that box is? Oh yeah, I gave it to the charity shop 2 months ago. I'm like, I'm sorry, Gran, what? Yeah, no, I gave it to, I just thought nobody wanted it, so I just gave it to the charity shop. I tell you, guys, my gran was wise. She had come a long way through life. She had travelled the realms, the lands. But see, the roundhouse kick I delivered her in that moment, she didn't expect that, that's for sure. But yeah, no, it happens, guys, it happens. I stole a Charizard card from a friend in school back in the day, and I still have it almost 30 years later. Baco, that's like a crime that was committed so long ago, it's kind of like admirable. Maybe I'm just saying that because you donated earlier. Draco, you wouldn't try and steal my Charizard card if I had one, would you? It's my boy Raremon. Yeah, confusing my whole team here. Trying to make me hit myself. He's going to do it again, look. Oh, saved. I don't think any kids know how to actually play the Pokemon TCG. My brother and I would get our 6 strongest cards in battle like it was a video game. Yeah, we did that. We did that too, Critus. When we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, guys, me and my friends, we should make up our own rules. David, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Love you, David. Oh, guys, I had the sickest Nidoqueen card. I love Nidoqueen. And I had this like shiny Nidoking, Nidoqueen kind of like 2-parter. And it was bad. Was Nidoqueen shiny? I think she was. Nidoking was definitely shiny because I remember he was like the orange kind of color. I don't know if Nidoqueen was shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, I had this Nidoqueen, Nidoking, and I just thought it was the best thing. I was like, look at these two, you know? Look at these two sexy bastards. And my mum just... Whoo! God damn it. Oh god, playing WoW, I remember the parody channel that used to do songs of WoW like Internet is for Porn or Raffle. I am a Murloc, don't make me get my main. I get all of my WoW content from www.twitch.com/jbob.com. That's where I get all my WoW knowledge these days, guys. I go into J-Bob's WoW channel while he's playing World of Warcraft on Twitch, and I just start dropping Hearthstone references that I have no knowledge about. I'm like, guys, so when are you gonna fight Onyxia? And they're like, Jack, that. I'm like, guys, where's Ragnaros the Fire Lord? Where's Sir Finlay Murgleton? I thought, do you know what? They probably thought it was funny at first. Now I think they just hate me. I don't know. Oh, what a mechanic. I remembered you just needed Aquamon with 20 DP at the original game. Interesting. Yeah. Yuki, you have to do a lot of work. The alternative mod does a lot of nice balancing for Digimon World 2. There's a lot of nice balancing in the mod, guys, for sure, but it's still hard work. There's still a lot of grinding in this game. You still have to do a lot of stuff. There's still 20 DP Digimon in this, which is crazy. If any of you guys happen to be hanging out today and you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically the game we're playing is this old school PS1 game from a long time ago. This game came out a long time ago when I was a young kiddlywink. And you have to grind for hours to get the good monsters in this. You have to fuse them together and together and together. You have to blend them together over and over again. And it's takes a lot of time. Zangetsu, hello. How's it going? Mixed martial arts is the best. Didn't have James Bond 3, deserved it. I didn't have James Bond. No, I didn't. Dumpster, you're obsessed with James Bond. Every 10 minutes, dude. Between that and the Peck and Wolf emotes. Hey, Robert, what's up? Robert, hello. Your guides really helped me in Next Order. I'm really happy, Robert. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream today, guys. I'm glad that you guys are having more fun. Do you know what we really need, guys? We need Next Order 2 to come out so we can make some new guides. How about that? Everybody write to Bandai. Everybody tweet at Bandai. No, don't do that. Guys, where's Next Order 2? Imagine a microwave with blast processing. Your food would be hot in seconds. You should pay in that, crits. Drinks on Jack, so if I do the sponsor, you're getting a round of shots in. Deal. Steve, wait, what? How much is it? Wait, how many people are gonna? Wait, what's a round, Steve? Wait a minute. I mean, your sponsorship will be vastly helped. It will be vastly helpful, Steve. Are we talking about like, Steve? We could like go in a corner and do secret shots. How about that? Does that count? Me, you, and Lawless, and Christina, Mrs. Wolfie, and Caroline as well. Is Caroline going to the wedding, Steve? I hope so. Yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do, Steve. I'll see what I can do. She's slightly more defensive than Nido King. Did anyone in the DBZ Fatal Fury cards? Fatal Fury, excuse me, not Fatal Fury. That was an important slip of the tongue there. Sorry, Dumpster. DBZ Fatal Fury cards talk about not playing them properly. Do you know what, guys? I was looking through... I didn't... Dumpster, to answer your question, I apologise. I was looking at... Sorry, I think I need to go up here. Is there an exit to this room up here? I was looking at, like, PS1 games earlier, guys, and I realised I had a DBZ PS1 game as a kid, but I never really liked it that much. And it was called, like... DBZ, like, God's Fury or something. I can't remember, but it had a cool artwork on the box. And I remember buying this game thinking it was going to be so sick, but I don't know, man. I just remembered about it last night because I was looking through a collection of them online, like, different games. And I was like, holy shit, I had that game. I have no idea what it is now. What is the DP for wireless electric gas cooker grill mode? 69, I think, one bad roll is the DP requirement for that particular Digimon. Yeah, 69, I think. So, fairly balanced, honestly, considering the power level that comes out of that Digimon. I keep missing the exit because of the way this Digimon is designed. This dungeon is designed. Can I go up the way? I'm using a lot of steps. I'm wondering if I want to take my Digimon up a level before fighting the boss. I think I should. I think I should gain like one level, and we should grind a little bit of money at the same time. Don't know if I want to fight Raremon though. Raremon's really annoying. I also don't want to catch any of these Digimon. We're at the point where we only really want to catch ultimate Digis at this point. I will take this. Come on, baby. Give me an EP repair. Return bug zap, I mean. That's not bad. I think that's what they did in the anime anyway, making the rules up as they go, Stubbsy. Yeah, I mean, we talked about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime on Tuesday because we were talking about the Digimon anime on Tuesday. And yeah, I think they did do that a lot in Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it's kind of hilarious, actually. I was going to tell you guys about Liberators. Who was it that asked about Liberators earlier? Somebody asked in the chat, like, what is Liberators? Can you explain it to me? So I was confused about Liberators as well. And if anybody needs to understand, there's a new Digimon... Okay, so the way to explain this is that Digimon, in the current era of 2024, is trying to expand its trading card game, its TCG. And it's getting a lot more popular in the West. It's getting increasingly more popular. It's still like 6th highest trading card game in Japan, so it's not like killing it in Japan, but that's just Japan in a nutshell, you know. They have a lot of card games that's quite popular over there. But everywhere else, it's getting there. So in order to promote their new season of the trading cards, what Bandai and the Digimon company have done is they've released this thing called Digimon Liberators, which is like kind of like it's actually two different things. They have a novel which you can read for free online on their website, and that's releasing in chapters slowly over time. So imagine just opening up like, it's basically just a book that you can read for free, but you have to go onto the website to read it, and they release it in chapters. In addition to this, they also have a comic, which is weird. I don't know why they have two. I don't know why they've got both. I really don't understand. So, yeah, to summarize, you've got the Digimon TCG, and then Digimon Liberators is a comic and novel kind of two-part thing, but they're separate stories. I don't know how they always manage to overcomplicate the most simple things, but just Japan in a nutshell, isn't it? I don't think there's ever been a normal series of product releases, but it's cool. The reality is it's a good product, it's a cool thing. You can read the comic or the novel, both are free, they're separate entities. They tell two different stories. My understanding of the comic strip is that basically there is a virtual reality game that's been released where people jack into the virtual reality. If you guys think of like Sword Art Online, they jack into the virtual reality, they sit down in the pod, they put the visor on, and then they go into the digital world, right? And then inside the digital world, they then battle with the same cards that people trade with in real life, right? And they trade them, they collect them, they battle with them. So, I don't know about the novel, I've not read the novel yet, I've not read any of that, but I've been keeping up with the comics. Which is basically like an online manga. I don't know why they don't just call it an online manga, but maybe comics is like the Western name for it or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. That's what it is in a nutshell. It's a little bit weird, but also kind of cool. So, not for everyone at the wedding, like Steve. I'm glad that you clarified that, Steve. I could just imagine us standing in a room full of 500 Spanish people, and then Steve just being like, Jack's getting the next round. Jack said he would do it 10 weeks ago. And then I'm like, Steve, you son of a gun. Yes. Let's say yes, Steve. What is the DP? Oh, sorry, I got that one. Duelist Kingdom didn't help any of us learn how to play it? No, I don't think so. I think Duelist Kingdom was purely a narrative-based for funsies anime, wasn't it? At Bandai Namco, give us the Digimon with an exploding crotch from the anime series. Wolfie will shove New World Order up your gabu hole. Zanget, so have you been drinking tonight? Have you been at a Spanish wedding with 500 Spanish people drinking shots non-stop? Because I'm getting that vibe from you. Digimon with an exploding crotch. I've not gotten to that part yet. I am making my way through I finished season 1 and 2 actually. Some of you guys might not know this, I was talking about it a lot recently, but I've been doing my outside homework of Digimon, catching up on the anime that I watched when I was literally 7 years old. I've started watching it again to catch back up, so I've finished season 1, I've finished season 2, and I've now started Tamers, which is going quite well. I'm only on episode 5 of Tamers, but I blasted through season 1, season 2, and I enjoyed season 1 purely from a nostalgic point of view, and then season 1 was good. Season 2 was fine. It was a little bit wobbly at times. That's the way I would describe it. That's like my polite way of describing it. It was a little bit wobbly, but still fun. Still fun. Tamers has been a big step up in terms of quality. When I was watching through Tamers' season 3 of Digimon, when I was starting it off, I thought to myself, dude, there must have been like 3 years between season 2 and season 3. There wasn't. There was literally just a year gap. But they've obviously had someone different in charge of doing season 3. Because everything is upscaled, I just feel like it's higher quality. I could be wrong about that, maybe it was the same director, the same team, whatever, but it feels like it's a different team. Even the music alone feels like it's been upped massively, like the jump in music quality between season 2 and 3 is great. It's a nice upgrade. So yeah, that's my thoughts so far. I didn't realize that season 3 spent so much time in the digital, not in the digital world. It spent more time in like the human realm, and even the lyrics of the intro has been changed to match that. So they used to say like Digimon Digital Monsters defend the digital world, whereas like in the season 3, the lyrics on the dub changes to defend the world, not the digital world. So I guess that's reflective of like Tamers as a season. But I've been getting to grips with that, coming to grips with it, and it's been fun. So not a manga, interesting. I guess there's less, I guess manga has like more writing than a comic does. I don't know. I don't know. How would you guys categorize the difference between a manga and a comic, guys? Manga being black and white? Something like that? She is, yeah, nice. Good. The DBZ cards were like top trumps, 5 stacks like power, mind, etc. And you had to choose a stat to fight with. And if it's higher than the opponent, you win. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. I know exactly what you're talking about, Dumpster. I never collected top trumps before, but my brother used to have some. He used to have some. I think he had like a card deck or something. A Digimon comic about jacking it in VR? Something like that. But, I mean, yeah, let's go with yeah. Who doesn't want that, though? Am I right? Who doesn't want that? John messaged me yesterday saying he's coming. Good. I'm glad, Lawless. I was in a meeting. It's Jack buying us all shots if we do the sponsorship. Wait a minute. Lawless, you've already done it. You've got no bargaining power. I've already got you complete. Although you did pop up, Lawless. I was just saying, Lawless, earlier when... I was saying that I've been telling everybody all week that any money we make from the sponsor I'm going to use to pay for my Lawless wedding holiday. I've dubbed it the Lawless wedding holiday. So I've been telling people all week, I'm like, guys, if you want to see me have fun in Spain, AFK Journey PC, free to download, check it out. Love you guys. And yous have delivered, these have done really well. Guys, my goal for this sponsorship was to do like 15 downloads. I was trying to get 15 people to 20. You guys have absolutely annihilated it. Thank you so much. I've seen so many names come through on it as well, people I recognise from the chat, which is really nice, so GG's, guys. I have my giant Soldier of Stone attack the moon. I love Soldier of Stone. Soldier of Stone had 2,000 defense, am I right? He's the guy, he had the swords. He was like the big stone, he was literally a big square rock guy. Hell yeah. I like the Castle of Dark Illusions. I like that card. I thought card was pretty cool. I also like the trap card, the Magical Hats, but I had no idea what it did. That was one of these cards that I would play with my friend when we were playing, and I would just make shit up. I would just make, you know, we would just be like, alright, time to get 6 cups from the kitchen, right, we're going to put a card under each cup, right, now follow the cups. Jamie, if you pick it right, your card survives. If you pick wrong, you explode in a ball of fire. Yeah, we just make shit up. Wasn't Season 3 based in an alternative universe? No, you're right, Stubbsy. I think it was, yeah. So, like, there's references to this first 2 seasons, but Season 3 of Digimon is kind of like almost like an exclusive tale, because there's, like, references and nods to Season 2 and Season 1. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure the teacher is voiced by Kairi, who was going to become a teacher at the end of season... Or was it... Not Kairi, it was... I can't, yeah, no, maybe it was. I don't know. There's nods, but yeah. Tamers in Season 3 is kind of like a universe where, like, they have, like, the cards for upgrading their Digimon. So not only do the Digimon battle, but then you have, like, this Digimon modify thing where they swipe attack speed-ups and defense power-ups and stuff like that. It's a bit weird, but yeah, no, it's good. It's been good so far. The quality alone, I think, is better. There's just a lot more attention to detail with some of the scenes and stuff like that. One's Western, one is Japanese. Like, what the fuck, Jack? Yeah, okay, Nai. So, if it's as simple as that, why do the Japanese people who produce it call it a comic? That's why we're having the discussion. If it's just as simple as if it's made in Japan, it's a manga. Why did the Japanese one? Why is it called a comic? So I better keep it going, says Lawless. Threatened my mama's best crockery. Wait a minute. Your mama's best crockery. One bad roll. Wait a minute, what? Maybe we'll play Road Rash tomorrow, guys. What do you think? Castle of Dark Illusions was so weird, only because it was one of those cards that had a weird attack defense number. Yeah. Yeah, it's like... you know when 95% of the cards have, like, flat amounts of attack? When is, like, 1920, 1930 gonna, like, be relevant? You're gonna trump, like, the one card that's, like, 1900? It's bizarre. It's probably there's probably some sort of weird logical reason for it, right? It'll be somebody's, like, birthday or something. It'll be some famous person's birthday in, like, historical reference. Isn't Season 1 and 2 a show in Tamers? Yeah, okay, yeah, because here's the thing, J-Bob, maybe you're right. There is references. There is references in 3 to Season 2 and 1. Like, one of the characters has goggles on at one point, right? This is in, like, episode 4. And one of the other characters says to the guy, he says something like, "Oh, what's up, Yoli?" And obviously in Season 2, Yoli is the girl with the glasses. So it's like the characters from Season 3 know the Digidestined from Season 1 and 2. But then at the end of Season 2, all the characters grow up and become adults. Like, they all have they're all... Like, I said this the other day. It's so weird, and I totally forgot all about this. But at the end of Season 2, all of the kids that you've been watching in the show, they all grow up right at the end, and they all have, like, jobs and families and kids and stuff. It's crazy. They all have, like, little miniature versions of themselves walking around. It's like the last bit of Harry Potter, when they're on the platform as, like, adults putting their kids off to Hogwarts on the train. It's like, holy shit. It's literally exactly like that. Gamers takes place in a world based on our actual world in which Digimon is actual anime franchise. Yeah, it's a bit strange. It's one of these like fourth wall breaking scenarios where, yeah, they like acknowledge certain things. It's a bit strange. I was watching something else where they do that recently, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I was watching I've been watching this TV show called From with Mrs. Wolfie, and it's by the makers of Lost, and it's like a very similar premise to Lost, but what they do to kind of get around the obvious is all the characters talk about the situation they're in as if it is all the speculation of Lost, the TV show, back when it was coming out. So if you guys ever watched Lost back in the day, there was all these like rumors, everybody had all these fan theories about trying to figure out what was going on with the island. You know, are they dead? Is it a purgatory? Are they really alive? Blah, blah, blah. It's funny because, like, in this new show, From, it's the same kind of theme. They don't know if they're dead or not, but they actually talk about it in the show. The characters talk about it. They're like, are we in a purgatory? Are we dead? Are we alive? How do we get back? Things like that. And it's like, oh, it's a bit kind of like, you're thinking that as the audience, but you don't expect the characters to mention it. Bit bizarre, but... Hey, McAllister, what's up? How much longer on the old sponsor? Plenty of time, guys. The sponsor is running until Monday, and this one's quite a nice speedy one. I think you can get this one done. They gave me an outline of how long it would take to beat this sponsor in the pack, but I actually think you can do it faster than what they determine. For getting to Resonance 20, I would say it'll take you about 20-25 minutes. Some people have managed to do it much quicker. And in terms of getting to rank 40, which is like the next goal, if you log out at night and then log back in the morning, you will get enough resources from your AFK, the AFK journey part of it. You'll get enough resources to level up to 40 like the very next day. So the sponsor is running until Monday, guys. I don't know why I keep doing this today. I keep doing this. So yeah. So like, for example, I played AFK Journey for the first time on Monday with you guys, made a new account, started off level 1. At the end of the first hour, I was Resonance 20, easy peasy, no sweat, no problems, no issues. I logged in the next day and streamed again on Tuesday, where we did like 5-6 hours of Digimon, and then we did 1 hour of AFK Journey at the end of the stream. And by the time I was at the end of hour 2, I was Resonance 40, and there was no sweat at all. It was easy peasy. Totally and utterly free. So hopefully that puts things in perspective. If you log in every day on the game, guys, you get daily login rewards, you get daily drops, daily unlocks, and that gives you a huge boost of everything you need to get the sponsor done. It's quite chill, it's quite fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. Let me know how he's getting on. McAllister, thank you for having a look at AFK Journey. Again, it's PC only, guys. When you click the link, you will get hit by a message if you have ad block that says, hey, you've got an ad block. If you guys just turn off your ad block for 2 minutes to download the game, once you have the client and you're signed in with your Twitch account, again, assuming you're doing it through my link, you can turn your ad block back on. If you have ad block. Castle of Dark Illusions had 920 attack and 930 defense. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know. How many items do I have here? How many MP drivers? I've only got 1. I think we're going to take 1 or 2 more fights, guys, just to get our level up and then push on through the dungeon. I'm going to start ignoring fights when we hit our next level up, okay? We're kind of cutting it fine, though. Like, this is kind of scary. I'm very low right now. I don't want to use my HP MP right now because I'm probably going to need it for the boss fight. So I'm a bit nervous about that. Maybe we find another one in a box if we're lucky. It's probably Mick Mouse's V-related date or something, as in 1930. It could be. Castle of Dark Illusions, Mickey Mouse. Maybe that's the start of Kingdom Hearts. Maybe that's where Ansem was born, in the Castle of Dark Illusions. Email says, hey Wolf, how's it going? Email, what's up? And Ronan's here as well. What's good, homies? We talking about Tamers? Yeah. We were having a little ramble about Digimon Tamers. Am I getting wrecked here or what? I think I need to do Heaven's Heal. Maybe we do that after the fight. We need to get through one more here. Hopefully this fight doesn't have any confused stuff. I might use this fight to do like a sustain where I like heal up, but then I think I'm also kind of due a level up soon as well. I should have checked before I came into this fight. Speaking of Tamers, says Critis, I want to get my credit card's picture changed to the blue card next time it expires. I'm going to be making my own Digimon everywhere I go. I do admit, right, I'm pretty sure, guys. So in the start of Season 3 of Digimon, the main character, whose name I've totally forgotten, I just know Guilmon, and the little human, right? They get the little blue Digimon card with the little dinosaur on it that's like, hey, you're now a Digidestined, you're about to summon a Digimon to the real world. I'm pretty sure when I was a kid they had that as like a toy. So you could get your Digivice, which I definitely had. I had one of these Season 3 Digivices. And then I'm pretty sure you could get the card and like swipe through it. It's like part of the kids game. Which is kind of awesome. I don't know, I just saw it in the show and it kind of like, there was like a little hit in my brain, a little dopamine hit from like 25 years ago that was like, this makes you excited, and I was like, why? Like, what is going on? Takato, yeah, Takato. Takatomon, oh yeah, that's what Guilmon says, right? I don't know what to think about Guilmon's voice acting in the English dub. You guys told me specifically not to watch the English dub of Tamers. I decided to take all of that good advice into consideration and ignore it. Not out of spite or anything, just because the first link I clicked on was like, I think the first episode of Tamers I clicked on was like Japanese with the English subtitles, right? And then the intro was different and I wanted to hear the English intro, so I went back and found the English version. And then just started watching the English version, which is kind of a bit weird for me. I don't normally do that. So come on, we can just guard here a few turns, right? Dude, I don't have the cranes to explain it to you, Jack. That's okay. That's okay, Nye. I'll accept a surrender vote and an apology this one time from you. That's okay. Nye, how are you feeling, by the way? Are you doing better? Are you more healthy now? Because I know you were sick on Tuesday. Are you feeling a bit better? Surrender in full caps. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just teasing. Just getting you. I'm getting better, but I'm still a bit ill. Roger. Roger. Takato, man. Takato. Also, I told you guys last week when we talked about it that Steve Blum wrote the English script for Digimon Season 3. I think he only might have done the opening episode though. Because now when I've been watching through episodes like 3, 4, 5, it's coming up with someone else's name on the writer thing at the start, like the subtitle, the little credits that appear. So I actually don't know if he done... I saw episode 1 written by Steve Blum and I was like, oh my god, this guy's... I didn't know that the voice actors would do that, but I don't know if that was just like the pilot. He might have just done episode 1, I don't know. But, yeah. Just something I was thinking about. I'm gonna do one more round the guards here. Actually, you can do Heaven's Heal. Nice. I sound like I smoke 40 a day. Aye, Jack, it's me, Nye. I'm suddenly Scottish. And also ill. Mr. Wolfie, have you seen any Digimon Frontier? No. Well, do you know what, one bad rule? I don't want to say no outright, because there's every possibility I've seen like the occasional episode. I haven't made a commitment to watching through it yet. Does that make sense? I haven't like started that show. I'm going through them kind of chronologically at the moment. Also, I want to give a quick thank you and shout outs to Ryan, who subbed with Twitch Prime earlier. Ryan, what's up, man? If you're still here. What the F got an ad on the stream? Completely unacceptable, Vape Nation. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Ryan, in 58 months. Thank you. Subbers stay seething. Ragnar, hello! If you could DNA Digivolve with another Digimon like in the anime, which would it be? Also, hello. Oh, dude, is this where I make some sort of weird joke about DNA Digivolving with Anju Women or something? I feel like that's on brand with the usual nonsense of this stream. I don't know. That's a very unique curveball though, Ragnar. I normally get asked, Jack, which games do you like? Jack, which ones would you like to see? Jack, what's your favourite Digimon? I've never been asked which Digimon I'd DNA fuse with though. That's brand new. Ragnar, you get the first time award there, I think. Right, one more fight, guys, and then we're at the next level. Then we're going to start running. I'm going to hit up these boxes here because my EP is down quite a lot. A Ripple Rod, that's not really what I'm looking for. I should be open chests anyway because we're looking for the chip, right? That fabled... Oh my god, what a spawn. What kind of a spawn was that? One thing we get to see from this fight is that if you're standing on one square and the enemy are standing on one square, the game determines the enemy square for the battle. Although he did attack me, so maybe that also is a factor in it. I don't know. Like if I attack him, would it have been darkness? Or maybe it's just always the terrain that the enemy's on. That feeling when Jack ignores the sub, he's grown too big for us. No, I haven't. Ryan, I haven't. I literally just got to it. I'm sorry. Ryan. I was just mid-flow, Ryan. I'm sorry. Listen, guys. Do you know what I've realised the older I get? I think the more, like... I think this is like ADHD or something. Or OCD, I don't know. Undiagnosed something. I'm getting worse and worse at multitasking, right? See if I just stopped halfway through a sentence to be like, oh, hello. It's not... I mean, subs are different because you guys are literally supporting the stream, but sometimes you guys will be like, Jack, please check your Discord DMs right now, and I'm like... I'm sorry, I'm mid-flow, I'm mid-rant. Jack, I've just sent you a message in your PO box right now. It's outside, go get it. I'm like, but we're talking about ducks. I'm in the middle of a duck rant. You know? I don't care, Jack, go now. I'm sorry, Ryan, I'm sorry. I love you. Ryan, thank you for the 58 months. I think the Tamers writer also wrote Hellsing anime. It was someone that was into some darker stuff. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Stubbsy says, how would you watch in chronological order? Do I watch the movie first or the episodes first? So Stubbsy, in my experience, I'm just making my way through the animes in order of release. So like, I watched season 1, then I watched season 2, and now I'm watching season 3. I've not watched any of the movies yet. Now, I think I should have probably watched the movie because apparently the first Digimon movie is like a combination of 3 movies. And it also introduces quite important Digimon to the series, like Omnimon and stuff like that. So I'm kind of sad I haven't checked out, but at the same time, like, the reason why the show is so convenient for me in the evening is because I can just watch them in little chunks, right? If I've got a lot of time and a lot of energy, I can watch like 5 episodes. If I'm not bothered, I'll watch like 1 or 2. So, J Cram, hello, welcome. Thank you, J Cram, for the 50 months. If I was to sit down and watch the movie, I'd have to dedicate like an hour and a half, which honestly is probably the equivalent of like watching 5 episodes, but it's harder to jump in and out of a movie, I think. I'll be here on the usual mining grind. Ryan, I feel like I had so many questions about RuneScape for you that I was going to talk to you about, and now that you're here, I can't even remember half of them. I was gonna ask Ryan if there's like... I had some questions about mining myself, because I was doing that recently. I was gonna ask if the Blast Furnace minigame was actually worth my time. Because apparently if you go into the Blast Furnace servers, you require like half as much coal or something. But I'm also now no longer a member, so I've just been doing like non-member stuff at the moment. I was chopping trees last night in Edgeville. Steve Blum wrote a few of the episodes, but it will also have a rotating writer course as Ronan, especially when it was done by Funimation. The voice directors are also writers. I know Steve Blum voice directs a lot. Okay. I didn't know that, Ronan. Cool. I'd choose Gargamon because it would be temporary fuse and gun arms would be sick. I mean, Gargamon. And then if he evolves, you get the little jetpack as well, Ragnar. Then you'd be able to fly. Jack is getting too posh. Do you know what? Serenity called me posh recently. And I was like, Serenity, how dare you? Paul, welcome. Hello. It's fine, we understand. Enjoy the Lamborghini, feels bad, man. Ryan, as soon as I have a Lamborghini, I'll take you to Subway. Or wherever you might want to go. You might have to wait a while, though. What's the difference because an anime and a cartoon? Aye, what are you talking about? What do you mean, Nye? That way of watching would be a huge issue in a Monogatari series, says Seb. Guys, I don't understand what's happening right now. Seb, what do you mean? Nye, what do you mean? I was talking about the difference between, like, comic and manga. I think if you watch the first movie before the anime, it won't have the same impact. So, what about between the seasons, Numpster? You said before the anime. So I've finished season 1 and 2. I could go back and watch, like, I could go back and watch the first movie now, but they don't actually have Omnimon appear in the actual anime, so it's like, it's almost like it doesn't exist. Like, if I didn't play the games, I wouldn't know they existed. If you want chat to keep supporting you, you'll go out and check that PO box. I don't actually have a PO box. Joke's on you, Reynal. Blast Furnace is alright. Some requirements to make good Giants Foundry is better for smithing training. Good Giants Foundry, what is that? Is that a minigame as well, or is that like a server? Or is that a quest, maybe? There's a quest I have to do as well for my... I need to do a troll... There's a troll quest I need to do for harvesting law runes from the Guardians of the Rift, but I haven't done that yet. Troll something or other. Troll Fortress or something? Do you play R3 or old school? I play old school, Stubbsy, but I'm very much a novice. I don't really go out of Lumbridge, Varrock, and Falador. I've never seen it anywhere else in the map. I don't bother to explore. I'm just happy doing my bit. It's really, really boring. Asian Duck is here on YouTube, says this game is so nostalgic. What's up, Asian Duck? Welcome. Monogatari is an anime series with a lot of seasons, but the release order is not chronological at all. Okay. What's Monogatari about then, Seb? Duly noted. Guys, don't worry, I've been around the block a few times. I know there's some shows that you need to fucking... You need like an orientation map to navigate. I don't really... I mean, for Digimon, I'm just following the core seasons to begin with. You know, when I finish Tamers Season 3, maybe I'll start to ask you guys in a bit more detail about where to go next. Because I know that you guys have all got different opinions and... I mean, at this point, like, see when I was a kid, guys, I'd be really concerned about watching stuff in order. And if I can choose, I'll always try to watch stuff chronologically. Or, well, at least in the order that you should, you know, you should watch it in. Whatever's the quote-unquote best way to watch. But also, a lot of the time, it doesn't really fucking matter. A lot of these TV, I mean, that's going to be a really controversial comment that people are going to lose their shit at, but the reality is, like, seeing the early seasons of Digimon, it was released to be aired as a show on TV episodically for 50 days. Or at least over a certain block of time. So, like, a lot of the time, they were built to be experienced. You could almost experience them individually and not concern yourself with the others. Like, Season 2 and Season 1 of Digimon's a bit different because the Season 1 characters appear. But, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you'll miss out on some connections, but it probably won't spoil the overarching, like, kind of show, I guess. You can watch the first movie now that you've seen 1 and 2. Yeah, but that's what I'm... Well, okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Ronan, but, like, the question is, should I even bother, is the question. Here's Phantomon at level 24, by the way. That is awesome. Absolutely love that. There's no way I can kidnap this guy, though, unfortunately. I think we have to just go through him. Hopefully I can escape this. At night. One's Japanese, obviously, at night. I thought you know that. I like how you added night twice just to hit home the point there, Lawless. The first movie after Season 1 is fine. Is it good, guys? Or is it bad? At Mr. Wolfie, we sent you a P.O. box. Stop it. Pumpkinmon. That's what David was talking about. It's just that he has a really easy catch chance. When's Garurumon? Stop it. Where's Gamora? Who is Gamora? Oh my god, that's probably the best bit in that entire movie. Love it. At Dumpster, did you get chat banned from the outburst last night? J-Cram, stop winding up my friend Dumpster. Dumpster, don't listen to J-Cram. Found a Magma Cell 4, but there is no space to carry more items. Well, I want that. Don't worry, guys, I brought a part fix with me. 2 of them, actually. Fuck you, bombs. We're going to do an item swap here. Woo! Right, let's try and get to the boss floor then. We got 1,400 steps left. The last 3 teleporters have been very good to us. Let's see if we can maintain here. Will you be trying out Brighter Shores? I don't know what Brighter Shores is, Stubbsy. Lord of Scales says, good morning, Lord of Scales. How are you, boss? Welcome. Pumpkin pie is pretty good. I've eaten pumpkin before. I've never had pumpkin pie. Let's just go this way. There's still more floors to look through and you can always come back. Yeah. I think we're going to move on, Chaotix. I think you're right. Look at how good Where Garurumon looks. Look, why Gamora? He's over... You can't see him because he's... Can we... Maybe we can attack him and show him off. What a beast. He's awesome. I love him. Who's Garurumon? Dry Frankie says, no one ever asks, how's Garurumon? Why is... Chat, these are all doing this. Stop it. Chat, stop it. Listen, it was funny for about 10 seconds. Don't ruin it. Oh boy. Excuse me, you've never had pumpkin pie? I've had a pumpkin spice latte, Jesse. Does that count? Maybe I have had pumpkin pie. I don't know. I think I would have known if I had, you know? But maybe I've forgotten. Good, finally finished my new Shaukamon deck. Hey, nice one, Scales. Nice. So, talk me through how that one works. What's the setup for that kind of deck? What is the baseline? Shaukamon being the main Digimon, I guess, but what does he do? What's his power-ups? What's the type of deck? A Magma Cell 4 again. This is great. I'm just going to pick up all of these. I'm going to use an EP pack. Get 100 steps back. We're making good progress here. Oh, who is it? Okay, so the portal is on the other side of this room. Through what looks like a million. Okay, this is actually doable, I think. Get past that. Get past this. Get past this. We're mind flipping for days here. The last one, though, might be a problem. I can probably drill through this. I don't have an arm strong enough to lift this. We've just been given a bunch of magma cells, right? Nice. Okay, good. Hit 41, baby. One bad roll, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for looking at AFK Journey this week, guys. Appreciate it. The portal is directly ahead. Through 2 rocks. Do I care about the... Don't know if I love my... How many do I have? I've only got 2. There's a chance we get one from that chest, but I don't think it's worth. Let's just go this way. I'm just going to shoot through these. We're going to keep all of our steps. And we're going to go straight in. That was a really nice floor. GreyLord's mansion being quite good to us at the moment. Baby. Brighter Shores is a new game Andrew Gower, the lead developer of RuneScape, is making. Oh, Stubbsy, actually, you're right. I have heard of that. My brain wasn't engaged. I've heard of that, actually. Wow, what the hell? This dungeon's been really good to us now. Almost too good to us. Guys, do we want Phantommon? Phantommon could be really sick. What do you guys think about picking up Phantommon? He's level 24. He could be really nice. Guys, I kind of want to try. I've got a bunch of items in my inventory I need to get rid of. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and catch Phantommon here. I'm going to toy plane off the rip. Please don't. Okay, that's good. It's a good start. Toy boat next. Ayatu. Okay, good. There's no chance in hell we get this guy to a 3rd tier heart, so the best we can hope for is 50-50. Okay, that's good. He's getting closer. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Oh, baby! I don't think we get it tier 3. Did we get it tier 3? Is there ever a world where we get that lucky? Maybe I could have stepped off and stepped back and then stepped up and it would have given us an extra shot. I don't know. Started out last night and I'm grinding. He was literally level 3. And he was farming willow logs. And I don't know. I don't understand. Like, if I start a new account on RuneScape, I don't immediately get to level 40 wood chopping as my first thing that I do, but maybe some people do that. I don't know. Maybe there's a meta. And then he was like, I'm looking for some help with some quests. And I was like, oh, do you have the plugin? That's really useful. He's like, can you help me with quests? And I was like, what quest do you need help with? And then he said, any. And I was like, what is going on here, man? I was like, do you have RuneLite? He ignored me. I was like, do you have the quest helper plugin? That's very useful. I would recommend that if you have RuneLite. Never answered me. So I asked him some other things. He completely ignored all my other questions, and then he just said, can you help me with quests? I was like, oh my god, dude, I just left. I really was trying to help the guy, because I've had a lot of help myself, but yeah, I don't know. Wasn't to be. Strange moment for sure. Let's go. I'll go ahead and heal here if we need to. We're gonna heal here. We didn't get Phantom on, guys, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I've got 1 HP driver I can use. I've also got 1 MP driver, and that's us. 1 big MP here. Who do we give this to? 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 1. Honestly, it's maybe we just hold on to this. No, I'm gonna give it to Digimon. Right, we don't get Phantom on, unfortunately, guys, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Terrence, how's it going, man? Sounds like chat's having a good time. Terrence, how are you today? What's up, homie? 16 floor. Dude, this dungeon has been surprisingly good to us, and I have no idea why. I have no idea what I did to deserve this kind of RNG. Alright, sure. When it comes to formats with fewer decks, there's less to plan for tournaments, but that also means people playing at the same thing. It means the cards are going to be a bit more expensive. Oh, okay. I can see a Skull Greymon, guys. Right in front of... Look, you see Skull Greymon? Look. That's him. He's there. I'm going to go over and pick up this chest because we're in a room with a chest, and it's level 17 floor, so... HP driver 2, perfect. That's actually really good for us. That's a really good item to find. We are deep in this dungeon, by the way, and it's still not the boss floor. We're 17 floors in. Quite a big dungeon. Maybe this might even be the biggest dungeon we've been in so far, to be honest. I've got a huge room. It looks like Skull Greymon, Myotismon, and Tekkamon are all in here. That is so awesome. Kind of worrying though, because it means that the boss is going to be quite scary. If the wild Digimon here are level 24, God knows. Alright, we're going to go down here. I'm going to run away from these fights. Still early access, quite a bit slower paced. Do you think that's a good thing, J-Cram? You edge into J-Bob again, Jack? I thought he told you to stop. He can't stop me from doing that, J-Cram. He can ask me politely, but then at the end of the day, I'm in my pajamas. He's playing WoW, he's distracted. Jay said you should have helped him trim his rune armor. You should have helped him trim his rune armor for free. I mean, he was standing there in like he was standing there looking like a bot, to be honest. The fact he spoke to me, I thought, you know, I'll have a little chat with him, see what's up. He seemed nice enough. Do we ever defend for a few turns here, or can I greed? Don't want to take a big hit. I think I just run away. Jimmy's RuneScape prop hunt videos are great too. I got my I got my fiance to watch them with me and she loved them. Good. Babe, new Jimmy videos uploaded. Yeah. Classic. Do you know what? Once or twice I have invited Mrs. Wolfie to watch random gaming videos, and sometimes she does get hooked in. There was one night a long time ago, I can't remember what he was playing. I've never I've never watched Soda Poppin' as like a regular viewer, right? Because a lot of Soda Poppin's early content was like World of Warcraft stuff, I believe, right? And I never grew up really playing World of Warcraft. There was one time there was a game came out at launch and Soda Poppin was streaming it, and it was like I think it was a horror game. Me and Mrs. Wolfie sat and watched them play it for like 2 hours one night, just randomly. It's a long time ago. I kept trying to turn it off, and Mrs. Wolfie was like, let's just see the next bit. I was like, alright. Never in my life has she been so enthused. So yeah. Absolutely use everything you can to improve your OSRS experience, from plugins to that strange yet wondrous community-driven marketplace located in the northwest of Varrock. Do you know what? Who knows what the future holds, Ryan? Is this one of these areas with the chest, do you think? I've got full HP, but not a lot of HP. I'm scared I got locked in one of these areas and then end up dying, chat. That would be catastrophic. We take the plunge. This is going to damage my vehicle quite a lot. Maybe we beat the boss and then look for chests after. I think that's like a sensible play here. There's every possibility that the boss is in this direction, though. Is this just red? It's red acid the whole way. Okay. I don't know if I can explore that just now. I'll come back here. Why is your team the Dark Lords? Asked one bad roll. Oh look, a Skull Greymon. I know. I don't mean to... I don't know why I keep gravitating towards the baddies, guys. It just keeps happening. Not much at the moment. Chilling before I have to do some work. How's the grind been treating you? Pretty good, Terrence. Pretty good, man. We're doing okay. My Otismon is awesome, man. That's the first time I've seen him in this game. Just standing there. He's very tall. Long legs. And we're going to go this way through the dungeon and hope to God that it works. Maybe it was a rudimentary AI only able to respond to certain questions and comments. I mean, it could have been. I did have an issue, now that I'm back on the free-to-play OSRS grind, I do have that pain of, you know when I'm mining, right, I go to like... Oh, I said I was mining in Edgeville, but now that I think about it, Edgeville, I don't even know if that's true. I was farming trees elsewhere, willow trees somewhere south of like Falador, wherever that is. Edgeville's the place with the furnace, isn't it? And next to kind of the mine. So now that I can't do my members mining, I have to like mine coal at that shitty bit south of Edgeville in the Barbarian Fortress, where there's like 3 little blocks of coal. But every single time I world hop, there's like a bot farming the coal. And I know they're absolutely a bot. I absolutely know they're a bot, because they do that thing that bots do where they don't move towards the ore until it pops. They're also wearing like the default gear of like green legs and bald heads. And they mine the fucking rocks like it's nobody's business. Every fucking time I'm mining this coal ore in these terrible, terrible areas, I'm contested for mining the ore with the bots, and it's absolutely enraging. Because it just slows down an already tedious task. Sometimes you can hit, like with my rune pickaxe, I hit my mining's like 60 now. Sometimes I can hit the ore stump like 7 times before I get the ore. So to be hitting it for 7 turns in a row for the bot to come along and tap it once and harvest it in front of you, you're like, mate, what are you doing? Why are you like this? Also, I think this is our boss. See a fire trail here. This looks good, guys. GreyLord's Manor. Is it going to be Venomiotismon? Is that going to be our boss? Obviously, GreyLord himself in DW1 was Devimon. But Devimon's a champion. There has to be a stronger Digimon behind the boss fight. It could be Skull Greymon, who was also in GreyLord's Manor. There was also a Metal Mamimon wasn't in GreyLord's Manor. Was it regular Mamimon? I have no idea who it's going to be. Let's find out, guys. Oh, this isn't the boss, is it? Oh, it's not the boss. Oh, that's weird. I got hella baited. Oh, I thought it was the boss, but maybe it's not. The game actually rolled me there. What the fuck? Wow. Catsidon, what's up? Jack is just a big old edgelord. Guys. He just subs to my OnlyFans, says J-Bob. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations. My lawyers will be in touch. Stop smearing my good name, okay? Especially on my AFK sponsored stream, guys. Dude, I've never seen the game do that to me before. Okay, is this the boss? Okay. Wait, the boss ran away. Oh, he's coming back. What's happening here? A Digibeetle. It looks like the one that would be used by a Blood Knight. Oh, a visitor. Oh, it is. It's Venomiotismon. Oh, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I was not expecting anyone today. I'm the Lord of the Manor, Venomiotismon. Now, what's this about a Digibeetle? That machine you're riding around in is... Oh, this thing? It's called a Digibeetle. Most intriguing. What happened to the Blood Knight who used it? Blood Knight? Oh, you mean the occupant? They're gone. Gone? Question mark? Yes. Pause. Gone. Oh, okay then. Well, sir, my name is J-Cram. I'm here as an envoy from File City. We wish for an alliance with you to fight the Chaos Lord. I don't particularly care for the Chaos Lord, but also he's not really bothered the manor either. The city has also been weakened for some time now. Are you capable to prove? Are you able to prove you're capable? Yes, if you wish for me to fight to prove it, I will. Let us begin immediately then. Show me what you can do. Alright. Guys, it's a Venomiotismon, Marine Devimon, and Black War Garurumon. Look at Venomiotismon. He looks awesome. His model is super sharp here. Super cool. Alright, let's see how we get on here. V-Myotismon, Black War Garurumon, Marine Devimon. I know Marine Devimon is going to do that slow move, so that's obviously something we want to consider taking out quickly. Against these dark opponents, we probably want to use water moves, is that right? No, water beats fire, fire beats nature, nature beats machine, machine beats darkness. Is that right? I think that's right. So we want to use machine moves, is that correct? I do have Genocide Attack. It's a bit weaker than the other move, though. Let's just go ahead and take out Marine Devimon first. We'll target him immediately. Go for the Injure with Kaiser Nail, of course, and then we will use our own Evil Wind to counteract the Evil Wind that he is inevitably going to use on us. This could be a tough fight for us. We are quite strong. Venomiotismon with the Interrupt. Gonna lead with Venom Infuse. I have no idea what that does. Paralyzed. This is going to be a great fight, I can tell already. An undodgeable Interrupt move that paralyzes. Great. This is going to be so much fun, I can tell. Did you have any issues with the boss gauntlet before File Island? Asked Katsudon. We played it very slowly, very carefully, Katsudon. And we had some items with us, so we didn't struggle, but it took us a good hour to get through it. It took us a while to get through it, yeah. We had to play it very slowly. Forbidden Trident. That is a single target attack, and it looked like it was okay. Well, he's doing Soul Chopper. He's not even doing his AoE yet. Okay, Venomiotismon and the Paralysis is going to be a huge pain in the arse. You can tell already it's going to be a massive pain. We could maybe target Venomiotismon with that in mind and just try and kill him immediately. But he's obviously going to be very tanky. Oh, this Paralysis is going to be a ball ache, I can tell. Alright, let's just go for it. We just have to pray we get lucky here, guys. There's no way around it. This is going to be so bad. If that is a guaranteed Paralysis... I don't even know why they put this in the game, to be honest. It is so bad. To get this, to grind through 17 floors to have this happen is like... It is absolutely awful. That's an interrupt move, so it guarantees... It's not even like you get the damage off, it's just guaranteed to land. If it is a... I don't know what the chances of that interrupt paralysis happening. I'm assuming it's like 66%. If it's 100%, that is awful. Paralysis in this game is the most anti-fun shit I've ever seen in my life. It is abysmal. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. I'm gonna try a Heaven Seal here to stay sustained, but... Oh, this is awful. This is the kind of stuff that would literally make me abandon a playthrough and not feel bad about it. Because it's so awful. We finally land an attack. Okay, the heal comes through at least. That's good. Ooh! Right, we sustain a little bit. Attack missed. So far we have missed 3 attacks. We've landed 1. If this has any healing... If he heals from this... Some AoE, okay. Well, we tanked it. I'm glad he's just doing Soul Chopper on the side. As long as he keeps doing that, it's fine. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine? I don't even think I can interrupt him, right? Because he... I can't even guarantee the interrupt on him because... He's interrupting me, right? So there's not even a way, like... Is there any counterplay to it? I don't think so. Like, maybe you can't even interrupt him, can you? Oh, boys, you better buckle up. Okay. 2 for 2 is good. What kind of miracle was that? No paralysis proc, unfortunately, which we really need. Okay, and Kariminiamon misses for the 4th time in a row. Great. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This could be doomed. We'll see. I've got a couple of heals. We should be alright. Depends how quickly I can kill this Myotismon. Notice that the paralysis hasn't cured on any of my Digimon yet either. Bangarang. You could counter which might go after the interrupt. I'm not so sure, guys. I can guarantee heal, right? Is that how that works? He has actually a guaranteed hit here. No, because if you counter, you go last, so you can't interrupt. I don't think that works, does it? I think I have to double Heaven Seal here, although that's a really slow way of working around this fight. I don't think this is winning, guys. We're chunking him slowly. I do have some health items, but I've only got 1 MP item. I'm gonna sustain here slowly. The attack lands, that's good. We need this to do as much damage to him as possible if we have a chance of winning. Every one of those has to hit. Okay. It cured on one of them, you're right, you're right. Healing up against... You know when you're healing up and there's still 3 Digimon alive, it's not a good use of your mana. It's better trying to burn down one of them and killing them so that when you're healing, you're on a 2 attack. You know, you're only taking 2 hits. If I do like 2 turns healing for 200 here, or I use 2 of my Digimon to heal for 200, it's not good when we're taking AoE non-stop damage. If the opponents had any chance to run out of mana, it would be fine because you could out-sustain them, but it's not going to happen. The AI doesn't care about its MP. Okay, we need to go all in here. In fact, I think I'm going to use my my only MP item here. We're going to try and go for Venomyosmon. We need the injury to land on him if we're to have any chance of winning here. Right, this is looking a bit dicey. I'm a bit nervous about this. If I had another MP recovery, I'd feel good, but we're taking a lot of damage right now. There's 1 miss. Okay, Chimeramon lands, that's good. I really need the Crimson Nail to land so that we get the injury. If we don't get the injury, we're really slugging here. That's good. Please give me a 66% chance. I've landed that attack 3 times in this fight. We've not procced it once. It's so insane. We have a chance to, like, paralyze him on the next turn, hopefully. Or not paralyze, but we have a chance to injure him. Taking a boatload of damage here. Worrisome. A little bit worrisome. Should be able to heal up with a healing item. But we need more of these attacks to land. We need to get more lucky. We tried thin slices instead of dicing. Ah, shut up. Right, I'm going in. Wait, I've got a HP driver 3. That could be useful for Yaksen Srin, but I don't think I want to use it just yet. It's a waste otherwise. Let's just do this one. I don't have any MP drivers. No MP drivers left, guys. We've got what little we have in the tank left, and that's us. If I can kill my Otismon, I'm confident about my chances of winning the fight. We finally get the injury proc after 4 attempts. And he doesn't interrupt me as well. This must be the time when my Otismon's doing the AoE, so maybe we can actually proc the counter on Chimeramon here if he goes. Unless this procs it. Okay, that's good. We have a chance of hitting my Otismon here. Yeah, AoE. So Chimeramon will counter-attack him. And maybe get an injury. He's already injured, so that's kind of a wasted opportunity, but he should. Okay, finally. The enemy misses for once in their fucking goddamn life. Alright, my Otismon is very low now, and he's also injured, so I think we just go in here. I think I'm going to go for an AoE attack, just to try and polish him off. You have to guard, and you have to evil winds. This should kill him. You can only interrupt one of us. Good. Huge. 37 damage. Does he get back up from that? He probably does. Don't interrupt me, please. We land an attack with Chimeramon for the first time in the fight. Other than that one counter we got earlier. There's no way my Otismon gets back up, right? Thank God. Alright, we're in it. Holy moly, chat. That is an abysmal mechanic. It is so bafflingly bad. Unbelievable. I guess you could try and use it back on the bosses, but like, dude, it feels so not good. Right, we're gonna kill Marine Devimon next if we can. Just gonna try and polish this guy off. We might have to do 2 turns guard in here. Obviously, I want to kill the Digimon and then guard after, but this is fine too. Oh man. Depends on the speed stat of your Digi versus the enemy. Ugh. The fact that Venom Otismon could interrupt me and guarantee the paralysis is disgusting. I honestly feel like when you attacked when you were paralyzed, if it was literally 50-50, I don't know what the odds of you landing the attack are. Maybe it's supposed to be 50-50. It certainly doesn't feel that way. I don't know if it's a coin flip or not. It feels like you miss like 70% of the time. Was Venom Otismon ever shown in the series? He wasn't in Season 1 and 2. I expected Venom Otismon to turn up in Season 2, but he didn't. It's Malo Otismon is the final boss of that season of the show. Who is it that's doing the AoE? Is it this guy? Let's see if we can get the paralysis proc on any of these idiots, right? We'll try it. Try and use their own medicine on them here. We're going to just do a Heaven's Heal here, I think, for sustain. And then he can do a fucking Smiley Bomb. Let's see if they choose to AoE me here. Is 50% chance to miss while paralyzed, 50% miss and hit? I don't, Chaotix. I know you know this game back to front, and I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. Because I'm not so bold to do that. I know I could just be heated in the moment. It does not feel 50-50. And I know you know when you're doing something like gambling, guys, you only pay attention to your losses. It doesn't feel 50-50, mate. My Chimeramon has landed 1 attack in the entire fight. He missed like 9 turns. There's no way. There's no way, dude. We'd have to run like some sort of test or some shit. I don't know. It just doesn't feel 50-50. I don't know. I don't know where the data's coming from, if it's a gut feel or what. We have this discussion a lot. But, like, oh man, I don't know. Surely my Chimeramon would have landed some more attacks if it was 50-50 chance to miss, guys. It feels like the paralysis in this fight is 100% guaranteed to land with Venomiotismon's interrupt. I don't know if that's the case or not. But then the chances of your Digimon hitting feels a lot less. Venomiotismon was the most prominent big bad in the original adventure. Mallow was an attempt to milk that. Okay. Oh, Venomiotismon was in Season 1, was he? Did Venomiotismon turn up in Season 1? He was, right? Yeah, no, he did. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, I'm trolling. You guys are right. I'm drunk. I think he did. Towards the end, right? When Machinedramon and Metal Siegemon and all that are kicking about. If an attack isn't 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. It's probably a 50-50 roll, and then speed versus speed. I don't know. I'm not trying to challenge anyone. I'm not telling you guys I'm not telling you guys are wrong or lying or anything like that. I'm not that confident in my rage chat. Maybe I'm just molding, but it certainly doesn't feel like a 50. Like, you know, guys, like when you are playing Pokemon and like somebody's paralyzed and it's like a 30% chance. It genuinely feels like it's a 30% chance. Sometimes, like, you know, I don't know. This game feels really sus sometimes. But I don't know. I just think the mechanics are sometimes a little bit whack. I don't know. You can obviously get unlucky, but... He was the last real world fight, says one bad roll. What just happened? The two of my Digimon... I don't even know what just happened. Did everybody just miss again? I was defending there, I think, for a couple of turns. Normally what I would do in this scenario is assume that there's another boss behind this boss. And I would normally, like, sustain my Digimon back up to full HP and MP because I've not got any more heals left, but I actually can't be fucked doing that. So I'm just gonna assume this is the last boss, and if it's not, then so be it. Classic Monster Rancher RNG 33% is actually 100%. I don't know, guys. I mean, like, it's hard not to get mad about this shit, but I know for a fact I'm not the only dude sitting playing this fucking long-ass game. Can you imagine slogging... Like, we've played the game for 2 hours today, guys. We played Digimon for 2 hours today. We have slogged through 17 floors of a dungeon for the boss to do this. Interrupt paralysis on all of your first attacks. It's like they want you to hate yourself and them. Okay, we got a bunch of XP, which is nice. Very good. So we don't hit level 29 yet, which is cool. And we get 6,000 bits. Thank you, Venomiotismon, for your time. Interesting twist here with Venomiotismon taking over the Digibeetle of the person he's obviously slaughtered and eaten. I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming is happening here. You're powerful, but it's not enough. I don't see any benefit for me to ally with you and anger the Chaos Lord. So you lied to me then, Venomiotismon. The Digibeetle you're using. It will eventually run out of energy and cease to move. The city has Tankmon who can repair and even upgrade it if you wish. I do quite enjoy this little machine. If you're telling the truth, then I am interested. Take the Manor Crest. I will be visiting soon to have this Digibeetle inspected. J-Cram received the Manor Crest. Thank you so much. You won't be disappointed. Good luck in your future battles, J-Cram. Bye, Venom. Right, we are very vulnerable right now, guys. Like, super vulnerable. If we have another boss fight to do, we could be in a lot of trouble. Let's find the exit portal and then go explore, because you guys said that there was some good chips here. You guys said that there was some stuff to find. There's more Digimon battles available, which is quite unusual. There is the exit floor. And I'm assuming there's two, what looks like... Let's just walk around this room. So yeah, we've got a chest here and a chest there. I think we have to look in both of these chests, guys, for the DP chip of legend. If we can find it right now, a lot of our time will be saved. A lot of our pain will be saved. But we have to get lucky with it as well. Toy boat. Not exactly what we wanted. I can't see if there's actually a chest in here, but I think it's worth the risk. I think we have to look. There is a chest and a Skull Greymon. Okay. Hopefully the rarity of this chest is a little bit better, being seen as there's a fight here. I could take this fight, but I'm really hoping we can just escape into the void here. My Digimon are 2 beat up. If I take that fight and we win, we do actually get the level up, which is nice, but I think we save that level up for in a future dungeon when we're full HP. We got a DNA chip up! Oh, lads! Guys, I want you to say a little prayer right now. Just a little... Oh, I take back all the things I said about you, Digimon World 2 Alternative. Okay, you're back in the good books, saved. This is like having a really toxic girlfriend, guys, where she's so gorgeous. She's got a big butt, big boobies, but she just is so toxic. That's what this relationship is like with Digimon World 2. It is so bad for your health. It's so draining on your time and soul. But sometimes it just gives you that something. Okay, huge! Okay, we needed this so badly, guys. We needed this so badly. That's huge. Massive. Excellent. Very good, guys. We just need to make sure we give it to the right Digimon. I believe it's Digimon. Let's go have a look. Oh, huge. Huge. Yep, it's the last one. Just make sure you go back to the boxes that are back here for the DNA up chance. Chaotix, I wouldn't have known that without you. Thank you so much for your help and support. I love you. Chaotix, you're the best. Sorry for getting mad for a second, guys. I need to calm down a little bit. I think we're due a coffee now. That is huge for us, guys. We can now just relax. We can now level our Digimon appropriately, go up to Mega, get powerful, do fun stuff. Excellent. We don't get the Phantom. We don't get the Phantom on who I really wanted, but that's okay. Let's go to the Digibeetle factory. Where's the DNA guy? In here, Centauromon, right? Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure it's Sigimon we wanted to give this chip to, guys, right? I know we planned this for hours earlier in the week. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. So, obviously we can't DNA Digivolve right now, but it was Sigimon, right? He needed 9 DP. Let's just double check this before we make a boo-boo and give our only DNA chip to the wrong person. Let's just triple check, quadruple check, because there's no point in messing this up. That would be chronic. Now, I'm fairly confident we are correct here, but we have an ultimate. His name is Sigimon. Sigimon with 9 DP will turn into Black Idramon, which I think is Black Imperial Dramon, I think. I'm pretty sure. So he has 8 DP right now. He's going to get 9 with the item. Huge, guys. Absolutely huge. Let's give him that DP chip right away. And if we need another one later, we can always go back and look for it. DNA chip, increase DP by 1. Increase, not decrease. I'm just triple checking. I'm terrified here. Increase DP by 1. We're going to give that to Sigimon. DNA up chip used. Good to go. Bish bash bosh. That's phenomenal, guys. Rare chance for us to get that, but we do get it, which is great. It's going to save us a mountain of time. Now we can just play through the rest of the levels, the rest of the dungeons, and just totally relax. As opposed to before, where I was nervous we were going to hit the cap and be in trouble, but that's huge. Really, really good stuff. Okay, excellent. So there are some things we're going to need to buy in order to top up. We should go save our game. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Let's go save. X-Skull, give it to you. Thanks, chat. 4 hours of auto battle grinding and Cyber Sleuth. I really need food. Rico, you have to have some snacks, man. Right, Dragon Engine. That has left us with 3,700 bits. I'm going to install this immediately after I transfer it, of course. What you guys thought I was going to forget there, but not this time, chat. Dragon Engine. We are going to install this right now with Tankmon. Hello, Tankmon. I will be able to sell my old engine, I think, which is good. Okay, so straight away, Dragon Engine is going in, guys. We had the Griffin Engine, which had us at 2,500 HP. We've now got 3,600, which is huge. And you can see the T/A body means that it's titanium or adamantium. Whereas, obviously, the Griffin Engine, we couldn't go to the adamantine level of Beetle because we didn't have the engine for it. Now we have the Dragon Engine. Yeah? So this is something we need to upgrade, and it's like a stepping stone to betterness later. So we might not upgrade that engine too much because we're probably going to replace it soon. But we also have to think about how quickly we're going to come into 50,000 bits. The likelihood is it's probably not going to be anytime soon. But, possible. Oh, who have we got here? Somebody picking up the Classic Gazette dancing Cactuar. Cactuar, thank you so much for doing that, mate. Appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, dancing Cactuar, but thank you so much. Really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for the support. Thank you to everybody who's looked at AFK Journey today, guys. If you want to pop up on stream and help me out with my goals, please consider downloading the game. It's 6 gigs, PC only, free to play, and super easy to do. It's got AFK in the name. You can literally click and your characters will do their own thing. It's really, really nice. There's a little bit of micromanagement. It's not totally AFK, as some people keep reminding me. But there's, for the most part, you can let the game play itself, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and we're going to sell our Griffin engine here for 9,350. Going to give us back a little bit of money. I'm kind of keen to buy... How much is the step upgrade, the Orca? How much is the Orca thing? Orca battery is 2,000. 20,000, excuse me. We got 13,000. We need 20,000. We're 7k short. Oh, I thought we had some new stuff there, but I don't think we do. We've already got the Ultra Hand. We don't have the DM Transport. I've still never used these ammo attacks. Do you think we should maybe consider these guys? There's no reason not to. It's like, it's the equivalent of having like a 4th Digimon. I've just not bothered to like play around with it. I don't know. Because we keep finding these ripple rods and stuff. Right, let's go back to the city. We're going to upgrade our Digibeetle here, guys. So that means we have to travel back to talk to Engineer Maestro. Let's go ahead and help the archive ship. Take ourselves back. X gonna give it to you. RIP. Having a Digimon farm in this game would be amazing. It would be amazing, Katsudon. I think they probably looked at this game when they were developing Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory and decided, hey, we're going to keep most of the systems, but we're going to give our players a little bit more tools to, you know, actually enjoy their lives instead of hating themselves. There is a, just to be clear, guys, there's a trade available right now in the Digimon Center that we spoke about a lot earlier in this playthrough. And we could look to do it. It's a Cherrymon swap for a Mega Seedramon. Not Waru Seedramon, a Mega Seedramon. It's maybe worth considering, but I don't know. I'd have to go catch a Cherrymon, which is really easy to do in this game because there's so many options where Cherrymon is standing still, not looking at you, and not moving towards you. So it is definitely a Digimon we could get if we wanted to. I just don't know if I care. I think at this point we're past the point of that, but also if I was to get a Cherrymon and swap it for Mega Seedramon, that would be kind of cool, because Mega Seedramon would probably go into Metal Seedramon, who is someone we did actually want to get at some point in the playthrough, so it's kind of tempting. But I don't know if I can be bothered going back into one of these dungeons to get a Cherrymon. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Maybe you guys can help me chat about it. Thank you, Chief. Work away. Just leave it to me. I'll have it done in no time. So Maestro's going to upgrade our body here, guys, which means we're going to get a new Beetle. I don't think the new Beetle does much for us. It just allows us to install better components later. Digibeetle is now Adamantine. Or Adamantium, if you want to pronounce it that way. What do you guys think? Should we go get the Cherrymon and swap for Warus for Mega Seedramon, guys? If I have a Mega Seedramon and he has no DP, he will turn into Metal Seedramon. It's actually perfect. The question is, will my traded Mega Seedramon get to Mega on its own? If I swap Cherrymon, what level is the Mega Seedramon going to be when I get it? Is it going to be able to go up to Ultimate? Oh, sorry, to Mega? It'd be faster to try and get Cherrymon in Beetle Land instead of Misty Trees. Yeah, you're right, Chaotix. It shows up in the lower floors. Should we go do it, guys, and just grind up some cash while we're there? It means I'm going to have to go buy some capture resources, and I don't have any of those. Maybe we could go back and get it after, but I'm scared that the trade moves forward. If I advance the story too much, the trade might dissipate and be gone. You've got to be really careful. Let's just check that the Cherrymon trade still exists, first of all, because we've made some progress in the game today. I'd have to do 2 dungeon runs. We'd have to do a run where we farm cash for the capture items, the toy planes, the toy boats, the toy tanks, all that stuff. Alternatively, I could take what little I have right now and just chance it on a low roll for Cherrymon, and then if we don't get it, at least we'll have money by that point. That's probably what we should do, actually. Welcome to the Digimon Trade Center, here to check for a trade. Kakwar, thanks again for buying the Gazette pack. I hope you enjoy the benefits of the pack, mate. Thank you so much for doing that. That helps me out so much. Getting the Classic Gazette allowed me to upgrade my Alsa to Legendary. Totally worth it as it helps you and me. Kakwar, thank you so much. I really mean that, buddy. Thank you. Okay, it's still a Cherrymon trade. That's good. Really appreciate it, guys. I downloaded AFK Journey, but I'm stuck at the launcher. Do I have to click the start game? I thought the game was supposed to play itself, says Kritis. Kritis, listen, I like you a lot. Right now, I would smooch you on the lips, but if you misbehave, I'll only smooch you on the cheek. So think of that before you make these ridiculous claims. Kratos, thank you for downloading the game, though. I love you. Thank you. You should pop up here if you sign in with Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see what items we have. If I was to transfer some capture items, I have 1 boat, 2 tanks, 2 trucks. It's not a lot. In fact, it's woeful. There's a chance we find a toy plane along the way, but those are in like the higher levels of the dungeon, guys. I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're that lucky. I mean, we could just chance ourselves. Although every resource I use and fail with Cherrymon when catching them the first time is resources we're going to have to replace and buy. I say we just go for it, guys. I say we just go for it because Cherrymon is really easy to... He doesn't move. He's very... He stands still and lets you capture him for free, so we don't have to worry about like awkward moments where we won't be able to use all our items. We will be able to use all our items, it's whether they actually work or not. Each Digimon can only take 6 items, is that correct? Did you happen to talk to Ben Oldman recently? No, but I can talk to him right now if you guys want to. If you want me to. I've got a little bit of money, so... Maybe we could buy like 1 toy plane? Am I in the archive ship or am I... Oh, there he is. Hi, Ben. The chat want me to speak to you. I've been here for 84 years. Is there anything I could do while I'm busy here? Yes. Do you have a PC or laptop, Ben Oldman? Yes, I do. Well, can I introduce you to my sponsor this week, AFK Journey? Oh, amazing. Is that the game that's free to play and easy to download? Yes, Ben Oldman, it is. Oh, excellent. Ben, if I don't see your name popping up here in the next half hour, I will kill you. J-Cram, got a mission update for me? Yes, sir. The City Elder was captured by the Blood Knights. I've rescued the Elder and cleared the surrounding areas of Blood Knights and Wild Digimon. Now to get to Crimson and the Chaos Lords, I must ally the city with the other Digimon groups. I'll be heading to meet with them as a representative of File City. Tough job, I wouldn't want to be the one to do it. Not because I'd just start to fight with them or anything. Well, I sent a Digimon back to the city to see what they could spare us for supplies. They didn't really have much. The most useful thing is probably this toy plane. Chaotix, have I ever told you that if you were here, I would marry you? I'll see what I can do with it. Yes, I can definitely shove this up my ass. Thank you. Okay, nice. Good tips. Good tips. Ben Oldman actually coming in clutch for the first time in his life. Thank you, Ben. Wonderful. Chaotix, you are the best. Good lad. Good lad. Thank you. Right, I still think we should be able to enhance our chances a little bit more, though. Should we just take this and just rock and roll with it, guys? Or should we buy... I think we can afford, like, 1 toy boat, right? Or maybe we just double down on the toy planes. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I've convinced myself for the 19th time to do something different. We are going to go to the item shop. And I'm going to buy 1 toy plane for 8k. This is expensive. This is a big buy, guys. Agamon! Agamon, I need a toy plane that works. I need it to just work. See if I get this Mega Seedramon and he can't go to Mega at 30, 31. I'm going to be so tilted. I'm just going to believe in the heart of the cards and assume that it's going to work. 1 toy plane, 8,000 bits. Agamon, this better work. Maybe get 1 more plane. Done. Done and done. I've got Nmorts coming through with the super chat that will appear ever so shortly. Nmorts, what's up, homie? Throws a smoke bomb and vanishes. I swear to God. Mister, it's my birthday. Cat, when I find you, I'm going to get you. Also, Cat, has your sister finished my sponsor yet? I've seen the laughing scene essays too. Yeah. It's endearing in a way. It's very endearing. I kind of love it. Do 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 do. Cherrymon! Oh! Let's go, chat. Let's go. Do I have a nickname planned for this guy? I don't know if I did. We called the last Digimon Brodo Swaggins. I think this one's free. Let's call this one Nmorts. We got it. To the Digimon Center! Digimon. I'm sorry. Guys, I've spent my whole life naming Digimon and calling Digimon the wrong name. Pronouncing the Digimon names incorrectly. Sometimes I get your guys' names incorrect. Do you know what? I'm sorry. What did I call this Digimon again? Mega Seedramon. Let's go rename this guy at the Colliseum. We haven't done any Colliseum fights in so long, by the way. We're super behind on these. I think I'm going to get Mega before I do another Colliseum challenge, though. Let's stay focused. We should have all of our items. I'm pretty sure I triple checked this. I'm gonna check again. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, one last domain to do, guys, in File City. At the moment, it's Factorial Town. Lego. I don't know how many floors this is going to be. I forgot to save in the game, but I will make a save file. 3,600 HP, 2,750. We never really commented on our new Digibeetle, by the way. What do you guys think of this? Kind of like the old one, but this one's also badass. Alright. Factorial Town. The boss of Factorial Town has to be... Well, normally, I think about Digimon World 1. Who exists in Factorial Town? Metal Mamimon. Andromon, of course. There's also a regular... I was going to say Mamimon fight. He's in the plains, isn't he? There's the Giromon boss fight. I think those are the big 3 bosses in Factorial Town of DW1. Centanamon, obviously, here, which is cool. Okay. Don't know how many fights we want to take along the way here, but we could get to level 30 first. If we get to level 30 and then beat the boss, we could probably Digivolve to Megas today, before we finish. Let's try and do it. The good thing is about like going out of a dungeon and then back into this one to start it off, although it will take us about an hour to get through it. We can run away from most of our fights. We'll also find new Digimon, hopefully some new items. But we should be able to get to Mega today. Perhaps. We'll see. Okay. Got some coffee to carry us through, guys. I'll look at AFK later today. But we're still on the Digimonin for now. I'm really keen to try and puncture through as much of the game as possible today because, as I said, Tuesday we were very, very slow. And I really, really don't want to slow down on a game like this. It's already dragging its heels, but we've got a lot more work to do, so we need to stay as focused as possible, stay on top of it, and not give up. Otherwise the playthrough will die, and I really don't want that to happen. I don't. We've come too far to let go now, guys. We gotta hold on. New Digibeetle's actually looking like a bug now. Quite like the red palette. We're kind of in line with some of the other beetles we've seen. Some of the big badass beetles. I'm gonna make Crimenomon pause here. This fight should give us level 30. And a full HP MP bar, which is fantastic. It will also give us some money. In fact, because of that, I think we can just guard and then double attack. If this fight doesn't give us the level up, the next one definitely will, and then we're good to go. AFK Journey is quite a nice game. Yeah, I think so too. Hell yeah. How much longer do you think you have on Digimon World 2, Lawless? I don't know, mate. It's so funny, dude, because like sometimes I think I'm close to the end or like getting there towards the end, and then somebody will join and be like, "Oh, you're only on this part," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" Trying to pick out good people saying good things from the people just being silly. I don't know, but I think we've got a little bit more. We haven't actually started fighting any mega bosses yet, so there's that. I guess technically, no, actually, Venomyosmon was a mega, right? He was the last boss. He was quite tough. Quite tough because of his paralysis nonsense. I'm thinking that once we beat this dungeon, there might be more dungeons available on File Island. I don't know how much of the game is left after this, but yeah. Honestly, I don't really want to know. See, if I found out it was another like 90 hours, I'm just gonna mentally die inside, so I'm just gonna keep pushing as if the finish line is in sight, you know? It's like climbing a mountain. What's the Dalinar quote, Lawless? One more step. One more step. Dude, that's all I'm focused on at the moment. It's just one foot in front of the other. 100 hours plus Twitch waffling. Well, we're 8 hours deep right now, but then we've also done a lot of like overgrinding and stuff. We've done a lot of tedious micromanagement shit that a lot of people would definitely ignore, so I don't know. I don't know what our 80 hours is reflective of in terms of a normal playthrough. Probably like 50. We've done a lot of the side stuff, like capturing the extra monsters and leveling up other teams. I've got a mountain of Digimon I've trained up that I've never used because they just fell off in value. So actually fusing with them would have been a detriment. What's the most important step a man can take? At Mr. Wolfie in the next one. Oh, dude. I think I'm gonna get a dog and call it Dalinar Colin. Maybe get like, maybe get a cat and call it Kaladin Stormblessed. I've told Mrs. Wolfie that. I was like, Mrs. Wolfie, if we ever have a child, I'm going to name it Kaladin Stormblessed. She's told me very clearly that's not happening, but what power does she really have as the mother, you know? Okay. I think if we do a poll on Twitch chat, and you guys vote for Kaladin Stormblessed, that would supersede Mrs. Wolfie's verdict on the matter of her firstborn child. So I'm pretty confident in that. I was going to say, how many weeks have you been grinding away at this game? It must have been at least a month. It's exactly a month, I think. Level 30, baby. Okay, right, we're going to run away from all of our fights now, guys. All of our fights. Oliver and company. Sorry. Let's see if we can get to the boss floor ASAP, effective immediately. If there's 2 bosses in here, we could have a bit of a problem. I never actually contemplated that. It was dangerous of me to get to 30. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Fuck, I hope there's not 2 boss fights in here. Hopefully the first boss fight wouldn't give me enough to get to 31 anyway, and then it would work out perfectly if there is 2, so maybe we're okay. You just have to be kind of careful. Also, do you know what? See the last dungeon we were in? It actually wasn't bad for letting us get through it quite quickly. The GreyLord's Manor dungeon was very good to us, and I don't know if that was pure RNG or if we were just, or if it's just genuinely a better dungeon, but it felt like we got really lucky with some of the portals. We'll see if this one is. This one does not look the same. She gets 1 vote like everyone else. That's only fair. That's what I'm saying, Frankie. We haven't had a stream going through all the extra areas correct. Probably a good thing to do when the main squad gets to their megas. I mean, we could do Rosemont. You mean like the little hidden areas in the dungeons? I mean, we could do. I don't really have any immediate desire to do that, just because we are dying of old age playing this game, but we'll see. Here's the portal. You can see it. I don't know, do you guys actually give a shit about that? I don't know how many of you guys care. If like 1 or 2 of you guys care, it's like, yeah, I mean maybe, but it really depends, guys. This is a long game. I don't think I can cater to all the shit that exists in it, but we'll try. All the power. She has all the power, says Terrence. Terrence, I think if I can beat her in an arm wrestle, she could probably beat me in an arm wrestle. I don't even know where that's going. Nah, you're right, Terrence. Probably, maybe. Hey, the portal. Nice. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. And KK, go sign. Oh, hey, KK. Have you won yet? Wait, I look different. Yeah, we got an upgrade on your ass, KK. KK's ass has never looked this good. You are a fantastic Digibeetle at the moment. We upgraded you today. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. Name them Seth's son Villano. Seth's son Villano. I could do that. Dishonorable Ronin. Is Seth's son Villano the assassin in white? Is that who that is? I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Maybe we call the brother that when the brother comes along. Yeah. And then I have to name one of my children Metal Greymon, obviously, so we need to slide that in some way. Maybe I'll do like a... Maybe like I'll draw straws. And they could all have like a cool name on it. Overworked but fine, XD, how about you? Overworked and slaying, apparently. Wikipedia, hitting up the bakers tonight. Cookie, do you feel like in RuneScape you should be able to level your baking skill faster because you have baking expertise IRL? You know, when you're cooking and stuff. The cook's assistant. Do you feel like, Cookie, you should gain like ×2 XP? And confirm, I do not give a shit. I want to name my first kid Darrow, but I can't say it correctly. Darrow. Well, just, maybe his friends can call him Darrow Lawless, but on his birth certificate, his full name can be Helldiver of Lycos. And then you can just settle for that, you know, that could be cool. Sag. Rosemont, don't be Sag, be happy. Be relieved. Reality is, guys, we'll probably end up playing something cool after we finish this game anyway, so... Can I afford a mag missile here? The answer is probably yes. Do I want to waste it though? No. Don't think I can, I'm scared. We're only on floor 4, and I've only got 2. I think I have to go the long way, guys. Dromogimon! Dromogimon, Ogremon, Meramon. What a badass team. Name one Mamio. Name him Philip. What other cool names could I come up with for my unborn children, chat? What about Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, the 1950s? That would be a good name for a child, right? You guys are like, Jack, what the fuck did you just say? Oh, I have to go through the sport. Oh no. Oh no. I could dodge it, but... I don't even know. In Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, I need Vince for this. I don't know if Vince is still around. He would know the answer. Was it the 1950s or was it the 1940s you go back to? I think it's the 1940s. Maybe we play Bugs Bunny Lost in Time on Friday for a little bit. What do you guys think? I love that game. Boop. Yeet. So Rosemon, what exists in the secret areas of the dungeons in this game? I thought it was just like new Digimon to collect. I didn't know. There's not actually anything in the areas, is there? Isn't it just like rare Digimon that you can get a little bit earlier than normal? Nah, cooking is fine. Wait, I missed your name, Mr. Wolfie? I think it's Mr. Wolfie, yeah. I think it's like, I'll do it again, Cookie. I think it's like this, MRW01FY. So it's all letters apart from the O1 in the middle. So the 0, the O and the L is a 01. Does that make sense? I know, my branding's shocking, guys. It's too late now. I can't go back. I should have just called myself Ron. Do you know how easy that would have been? I should have just branded my YouTube content and channel name all those years ago. I should have just called myself Ron. If you had fucked that up looking for me on YouTube, then that would have been on your head, not mine. I'll just call him Reap. Reaper! Reaper! Yeah, dude. Reap. Oh, lol, that's low-key kind of badass. But Reap. The Reaper. That's genuinely funny, Lawless. Oh, man. Sounds a little bit too close to Reek, though, which is like the Game of Thrones reference. Reek. Mrs. Wilfie used to call me Reek sometimes when I was stinking. Like, if I'd done a workout or something and I hadn't showered yet, if I was en route to the shower, she'd be like, alright, Reek. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. The Lost Weasley. Ron Sheeran. You guys are cunts, you know that, chat. Yeah, look, there's you. There's you in the far right, Garbage Mon, that's you fuckers. Ron Sheeran. Oh god, why have I never made that before? Lawless, more to the point, right? Now that we've had all this manly talk about cool books, right, and cool book series, I've got another manly topic for you, Lawless. The pinnacle of masculinity. A very important conversation topic. Lawless, are you going to be watching Love Island when it starts in like a week's time? You and Christina are going to be on that Love Island grind. Just asking for a friend, obviously. We don't acknowledge watching reality TV on this channel, chat. We try and avoid making enemies, you know? What about naming a kid Mara? As much as I would love to name my child after a giant phallus in the Persona Shin Megami Tensei series, I don't think I could get away with that one, Ronan, but it's a nice try. I'm glad I could do something good then as a Digibeetle. KK, you're the best. KK, how are you today? How's work going? What's happening? I've missed you. King of the Girth, amen. Wait a minute. KK, that's not what I asked you to talk about. Don't really remember, don't have fresh memories about it, even if you're not doing the extra terrains go through to the end of the series would be. We'll see. I'll see what I can do, guys. It honestly depends. I don't want to promise you guys the world and then pull the rug out underneath your feet. But I really don't know how much energy we're going to have at the end of this playthrough. We have committed way more time than the average human would. So I'm happy enough. I just want to get to the end at this point. On that note, I leave. KK, what you're telling me is we're going to be doing watch parties. Excellent. I cannot wait. Do people actually watch Love Island? I mean, they're on season 16. I think they're doing something right. They must be making some sort of money. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Hakwar, you might like it. I mean, I might have a look. I may have a brief glance in its direction. What I've realised is if you get through episode 1, 2, then after that you can't escape. That's when you're doomed. I don't know how my streaming schedule is going to affect it though. Maybe Mrs. Wolf used to watch it later in the evening. Fuck watching it on the telly when there's ads and shit. No, no way. That's hella toxic. Get the ITV app on the TV. ITV Premium or whatever it's called. Skip all the ads, no ads, easy peas. Mara is actually a girl's name though. I'm sure it is. Fanny is also a girl's name, but I mean nobody's using that anymore, are they? Dick used to be a boy's name. So there's also that. Oh shit, is that Dick's creature name? Because I know someone with a kid named Mara. Wait a minute. You guys are already making these jokes way ahead of me. Stop seeing into the future, chat. I think his kid was named after a Star Wars character. If you're going to name your kid after a Star Wars character, guys, you only can name your kid one name, and that's Kit Fisto. Because Kit Fisto is the best Star Wars character, and everybody needs to agree on that. We can't move forward on this channel until we all agree that Kit Fisto is the best Jedi that has ever lived. Love Island doesn't hold a candle to MILF Manor. Ronan, I feel like these are two entirely different. I don't know what MILF Manor is, Ronan. I'll Google that later purely for science. But yeah, just yeah, no comment. To be fair, Love Island might make a great study on what happens when humans degrade to the most degenerated forms of idiocy. Aquar, I thought you said you hadn't seen it. How do you know? Wave Missile 3. You think that smart people can't go on Love Island, Cactuar? Do you know the last Scottish girl who won Love Island was actually a bombs disposal person? I.e. she went into war zones and disabled landmines. I don't think you can do that if you're a dumbass. I also don't know if she was the last Scottish woman to win it, but she was Scottish. And I don't know if she won it. She's also still married to the partner she won the show with. So there you have it, they have 3 kids. How badass is that? Hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, you know, I play video games, talk to people online about it. Alright, cool. What do you do? Yeah, I go into war zones and disable landmines. What, like the Heart Locker? Yeah, kind of. Badass. Probably more like that. Someone you think you named it Mara after the... Hold on. Probably more like someone you think named it Mara after the goddess in the Elder Scrolls. Okay, if we're talking Elder Scrolls, there can be only one name for your child, guys, and that's the Lusty Argonian Maid. Any thoughts? Chat, what about that? If we have a child, name it the Lusty Argonian Maid. Or maybe Rindir. I could call my child Rindir. After the legend that sells staffs in the Imperial Market District. This dungeon level is absolutely ginormous. I think this is a dead end. I'm trying to see if that's a... I think it's a dead end over there. I'm going to go out. I saw a few episodes of that. It's peak. MILF Manor is top tier. Wait a minute. How many of you guys have seen MILF Manor, chat? What is MILF Manor? I thought MILF Manor was a hentai or something. It sounds a lot like it might be in that alley. How... Okay, so you guys have all seen MILF Manor, apparently. I've never even... Damn Wolfie, anyone ever tell you you look like Ryan Reynolds has a crush on you? Thanks, Wiggly. I like Ryan. Ryan has no idea who I am. But you know what? I'm sure we would get along just fine. Maybe. I'd ask Ryan what his hobbies were. And then we'd talk about it a little bit, you know? I'd say, Ryan, do you enjoy painting model miniatures? And he would say, no. No, I don't. And I'd say, Ryan, do you enjoy knitting? And then he would maybe say yes. And then we'd talk about it. But who knows? Nope, nope, nope. Best Star Wars character is Gendy Tartovsky, version of General Grievous. I don't even know what that means, Ronan. I know who General Grievous is. Obi-Wan Kenobi. General Grievous is kind of badass. Not gonna lie. I could also see me naming one of my children General Grievous. What do you guys think about that? Reality TV is awful, but at work I am regularly treated to paternity court. I don't think it gets much lower. Paternity court sounds intense, Frankie. I used to enjoy watching Super Nanny on my lunch breaks at McDonald's. It would be 6 AM and I used to flick through. I used to look for I had the full control of the remote in the tiny little shitty McDonald's room where I used to eat my lunch and ignore everyone. And they had a tiny little monitor on the wall, which was probably like 19 inches. And I used to flick through for Super Nanny US. Enjoyed it? You mean Camilla? Aquar, you've just googled that. Camilla indeed, yeah, Camilla. Have you never heard of it? They fill a manor with MILFs and bring in young men to date them, but the young men are their sons. Oh, like the sons of the other MILFs. How attractive are the MILFs, guys? Are they actually hot, or are they bottom of the barrel MILFs? What are we talking? Make the Liar, best name for a child. Okay, is that who does the voice for your drugs meme? Well, no, I know you do the drugs audio, but what's the Khajiit has wares guy? Is that not Jasargo? Super Nanny. I like the wife swap. Oh. Well, the reason I like Super Nanny is because it's a woman who goes in, deals with little shithead kids and just puts them in order, you know? Picks them into line. Not physically. She does everything but use violence, actually. I like that. Wife swap kind of feels a bit cringe. You know? Obviously, that's the point of it. Whereas Super Nanny, it's like, it starts off cringe, but then there's like justice delivered when she smites the little bastards. This little kid's punching his mother every day. Okay, well that's not gonna happen. And then she smites him. Oh, the other MILF sons. I misinterpreted and was sitting here flabbergasted that they made a whole show about incest. No, Frankie, I know you would absolutely love that, you dirty, dirty man. But that is... No, don't worry. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that would be legal. Or maybe it would be. I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. I have to go down this path first in case it's a dead end with the portal. More like General Grievance. JK, he's super cool. He had 6 arms. No, 4 arms? Think about how many fucking curls he could do at once, Brimhilder. He could have been in and out the gym in about 10 minutes. He could do all his reps at like 2 at a time. Double the speed. How many lightsabers did he have, guys? Was it 4? It's a bit much, honestly, isn't it? A bit greedy. I mean, as 50-something-year-olds go, you probably would. Okay, I'm going to have to Google MILF Manor later, chat, but I'm doing it exclusively so we have something to talk about, not because I'm interested. Not because my curiosity has been piqued. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. That's Jazargo. Jazargo. Khajiit wares. Jazargo. Might call my child Jasargo, chat. What do you think about that? Oh, I see, Ronan. She directed the Clone Wars. Came out before Revenge of the Sith. Was that the animated version of the Clone Wars, or the Clone Wars movie? I went and seen the Clone Wars movie, the animated one, in the cinema with my mate for his birthday. Personally, I had no fucking clue what was going on. He was really clued into all the lore and stuff, so he knew what was happening, but I just saw Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting off waves of droids. Retired porn stars, mostly, at least by the looks. Guys, don't judge people on looks alone. Akbar's been doing it. Rosemont, I can see you doing it now too. Guys, just because people are attractive do not mean... Just because they're going on a show called MILF Manor does not mean that they are retired porn stars, okay? Chat, you might have been a porn star in a past life. You wouldn't like other people judging you. I have a friend named Mara, says Ghost Alive. Wonderful. What is Mara like as a person, Ghost Alive? Are they a nice person? Are they a nice person? I really hope this leads to something, by the way. If the portal is not over here, we cry real tears, chat. Because there's something blocking me. I don't want to go through that spore if I don't have to. I don't have a lot of tools left. Oh my god. Could it be top right corner one time? Doesn't look like it. Don't touch me. On the topic of Super Nanny, if we're talking about the British lady in America, I couldn't ever watch and pay attention to her because of her melons. Guys, why are we sexualizing all of these people today? I mean, MILF Manor, I understand. That's kind of the point of it, right? In Love Island, you naturally go on because you're attractive and young and looking for love or whatever, right? Okay, Super Nanny and her melons? Really? Rosemond? Are you kidding me? She did have huge knockers, though, it's true, yeah. But I didn't ever look at those. I was only exclusively interested in the education of delinquent youths and how she turned them into nice children by the end of the episode. Kit Fisto is my boy, though. I want tentacles for hair. It's just the face he does in Clone Wars. It's that one frame where the camera shows you Kit Fisto fighting in the clone battle at the end of episode 2. He's just in a sea of chaos. There's people getting slaughtered everywhere. Speaking of chaos, Cookie. Hey, we get 5 gifted subs today. Nice. Cookie, thank you so much for that. Hell yeah. Incubus Paddy, Arc of Death, Zalzard, Assisi J, Assis Sedge, and Nika as well, who was hanging out earlier. Cookie, thank you. I'm really bad at pronouncing some of these names. Cookie, that was stunning, thank you. Hell yeah. Shoutouts to Super Nanny and her big melons and Cookie. Thanks, Cookie. I was a porn star in 3 of my past lives, now I'm a saint. Oh, nice one, Wiggly. What this, you know, the first... You went into New Game plus. Why the change? Why are you not a porn star in this life? You just thought you would swap it up a little bit, do something different? Version of Clone Wars is entirely different. It's Samurai Jack art style. It's 2D, not CG, and it's so rad. I think I've seen some of that. That's on Disney, right? I think I watched the first 2 episodes. I think I watched the first 2 episodes of Clone Wars. It's got a really good reputation, right? Also, you're wrong. Plo Koon was the best Jedi. Ghost Alive. I've never even heard of him. He sounds irrelevant. But you know that point where... Okay, this is what I was talking about before Cookie dropped 5 subs. You know the bit where Kit Fisto is fighting in the Clone Wars and it's like he's surrounded by dead bodies everywhere. There's like an absolute massacre happening. And the camera pans to him and he just turns around in the battlefield and does his like weird smile. Is that Digimon in here? Wait, is this the boss? There's no way we're close to the boss. He must be the fake boss. Already infiltrated into the factory lobby too? Better take care of him before the boss finds out. Oh yeah, so he has a boss. Wait, I'm not an intruder? As long as this doesn't overlevel us to... Oh my god, Giramon, Gargemon, and Gigadramon. So this is like a meme fight, is it? Alright, we do get powered up on the machine buff area, which is kind of nice. Who's going to have annoying shit in this fight? Probably... Not Gargemon, surely. Gigadramon looks amazing in this mod. He looks jacked. Sure, let's go for Gigadramon first and see what happens. I'll do Kaiser Nail and I'll do AoE Evil Wind. Got machine typing on the floor here. It might be useful for us. We'll see. Hopefully there's no confusion crap in this fight. We'll have to see. Injury off the rip is great. Kit Fisto has an underwater battle against an army. In 2D Clone Wars, she's just kicking ass for 5 minutes straight. Broomhilder, I'm going to go watch that now. Immediately. Wait, KK was a porn star? No, I didn't say that. No, I don't. Wait a minute. Cookie, I didn't say that. Wait. Hold. Please don't tell KK I didn't... Wait, I never even said that. I'm getting gaslit and pretending I said things I didn't say. Why wouldn't they call it Fisto? Yeah, they could call it Kit or they could call it Fisto. It's just him doing like this on the... It's just him smiling, doing his like Clone Wars face, smiling on the front with his hand up. Where will Kit put his fist next? The enemy ask. And then all he does is like a Pokemon, he just says his own name all the time. He just goes, Fisto. For any Star Wars fans in the audience tonight who missed it, I highly recommend checking out Mr. Wolfie's playthrough of Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Absolute classic smile. The playthrough that is, not the game. What's crack? Why do you always do this to me? What crack? Why do you say that? I love that. Why do you always... It wasn't that bad, was it? What happened in that playthrough? Was I mad? Podcrack, listen, I know you would love Star Wars Bounty Hunter if you played it as a youngling, okay? But you just played it as an oldling. It's not the same. Listen, it's a great game, Vodcrack. Stop it. It's a banger. That game had really good unlocks, really good level diversity. It was challenging, good gadgets, felt fun, had good banter. I got it for Christmas in 2002. Yeah, but you couldn't get past the 3rd level, could you? Vodcrack, you never even got past the... You didn't even get to the jetpack when you played it as a kid. I know it. Wait, why did I think I was getting a level up this fight when I'm clearly not? Oh shit, I should have healed. No, I got the jetpack. Stronger than I expected. Gotta go alert the big man. Excuse me. Bye, Genomon. I thought I was getting a level up after this, and I definitely didn't. Okay, we need to heal. Effective immediately. 1 potato, 2 potato. Can I greed for another one? Okay, it's just going to use it without me. Okay, yep. Right. That should be enough to fight the boss, I think. Smash Genomon anyway. I have to take Kit Fisto away because I'm going to forget he's down there, and then people are going to ask me in 4 weeks' time why there's a creepy man in the bottom corner of my stream. Okay, looks like there's no way out of this. Where was that guy? The Gungan chief. Oh shit, I just walked into this. Oh well, we're here. Hi, Andromon. Yes, the intruder. I was in front. Shit, I never saved, guys. You're the boss here? I am the factory foreman. Hi, Andromon. Don't worry, J-Cram, I already know you're no intruder. What? You know me? Factorial 10's information networks is vast. I know why you're here and what your goal is. Then that means I've also weighed the risks involved. If you cannot defeat me, then there is no hope. If you're willing to show me that you intend to do so, we can place our trust in you. Okay. We gotta fight Andromon here, guys. Do you have mad predictions for the state of play later tonight? It's on at 11 PM. Is that right, Vodcrack? I don't have any. It's only half an hour, guys. I actually thought about jumping on and streaming state of play later, but there's no point. They'll probably have like one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll be great, but half an hour segment, probably not. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be poopy bum stink, but you never know. I would love to be proven wrong. Speaking of poopy bum stink, hello Jamie. Pick a number between 44 and 44. Jamie, I don't know if that's physically possible, but thanks for trying. Metal Mamimon's here. What a surprise that Metal Mamimon shows up as Jamie shows up. I've got Datamon, Hi Andromon, and I've got Metal Mamimon. He must be the damage dealer, right? Maybe Datamon has some chaotic bullshit. We should probably kill him first. But then maybe Metal Mamimon is normally offensive, so we kill him first? I don't think we can really truly know. Which one of these annoying bastards has got the annoying move that's going to tilt the crap out of me? Let's go Metal Mamimon. YOLO. I might come to regret this, guys. We'll see. I really hope we're powerful enough to get through this. If we do this, it's been a great day. If we die here, I will cry. Real tears. I don't know when we last saved. I have no idea. It's Blazed Andromon. Bosnas. Met Jar Jar and Bosnas. We took a bongo from the scene and we went to Theed to see the Queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's when we found this boy. Oh, that's funny. Jizz. Oh, Frankie, you must be making that up. That can't be true. Right, Wolf, you're going to try and get a stream up and running, so I'll see you tomorrow or when you next stream, as there's no League Friday tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, Ponchos, we just won't be playing League, so come see us if you want to, mate. Good luck with the stream, homie. Good luck, have fun, Ponchos. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. The band in the cantina from A New Hope was called Fingering Dan. Fingering Dan in the modal nodes, guys. This can't be real. This cannot be, guys. No. Okay, the genre wasn't called Jizz, and he wasn't called Fingering. No, it can't be. Guys, there's no way that the lore goes deep enough that these characters have names. There's no way. Fun fact number 2, a musician who plays jizz music is called Jizz Wailer. Guys, it can't be true. It can't be. I'm back off work before you're off. Hey Draco, what's up, homie? Did we hit the plus in April, or is this the first month? This is the second month, Jamie. Yeah, we did hit the first month. We did hit it in both months, which is amazing. I'm very pleased with you guys. You should check out the Darth Jar Jar evidence is undeniable. I hope one day Lucas comes out and confirms the truth of what could have been. I do enjoy those videos, Ryan. See the videos on YouTube where someone spends 4 hours explaining to you a conspiracy in an unofficial, like, or in this case, as you would claim, official, you know, manner. Some sort of deep lore that was never revealed officially, but is official. I do like watching those videos. They're often very fun. I've seen it. It's true. I see Jake's mom is still here, but not sucked anymore. No, I think she's promoted. She went off. She finished her career on MILF Mansion, and now she's clean. She's moved past it. That was a reference to earlier, by the way. Sorry. Draco's going to be like, why is Jack talking about MILFs? We've been talking about that earlier. Just as a concept. That's probably not going to explain anything. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream today, guys. These have been absolutely wonderful. I've had a great day today. These have been tremendous. Thank you to everybody who's done the sponsor, subbed, gifted, and everything else in between. We had a lot of donations today as well, guys, which is tremendous. Thank you. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Even Jabba the Hutt's monkey thing has a name. Salacious Crumb. What about the big monster that eats people? What's the thing that Jabba the Hutt keeps in the basement that he feeds people to? I've just read that another popular jizz band was Ivar Orbus and his Galactic Jizz Wailers. Fantastic work. Imagine telling people you're going out to see that at the theatre, you know? Hello, what are you doing tonight, Patrick? Oh, I'm going to the theatre. Oh, and who might you be going to see there tonight, Patrick? Oh, you know me. Ivar Orbus and his Galactic Jizz Wailers. Mm-hmm. Splendid, Patrick. I'm sure you'll have a absolutely swimming time of it there. 10 out of 10, dude. Who comes up with these things? That is absolutely brilliant. Can I greet here or no? I kind of want to. Okay. George Lucas had Carrie Fisher convinced that women didn't wear underwear in space because he's a creepy little perv. Ronan, who said that? Was that what Carrie said, did she? I know Carrie, I think Carrie Fisher had a couple of books about her life, didn't she? I know she narrated the last one, because I think Mrs. Wilfie read it. She really enjoyed it, actually. Talked about all the filming and the drugs and stuff like that. I'm sorry, guys, but I just... Not to trigger anyone, but that moment where Carrie Fisher floated through space in the... I know people critique the new Star Wars movies, and honestly, it's kind of funny to me. I don't really get engaged with it too much. When I went to see the newer Star Wars movies at the cinema, I was just kind of indifferent. I was like, yeah, let's hope for something fun. I was kind of excited, low-key. You get involved in the hype, and you go and see it. That bit where Carrie Fisher's sleeping, unconscious corpse floated through space back onto the ship was the most ridiculous, most bizarre, atrocious moment I've ever seen. Like, It is bonkers how random that is. Absolutely bonkers. And when that happened, Mrs. Wolfie was just kind of sitting like nonchalant next to me in the cinema, like, what's going on? I was literally just staring at her like this, with like my eyes were wide, as if to say, like, how could they possibly put this in? That is absolutely wild. It is the most random. It's like, I think the part about it that's crazy is that they didn't even need to have that happen. They could have literally wrote around it to not, you know, let's say they got to a point in the script where they're like, right, Carrie's body's going to be in space unconscious. How are we going to deal with that? You could just not put that in. But they wrote that in and then decided to do this. And I don't know if they were trying to make it like a, oh, this will be sick moment, but like, there's no way that most of the audience weren't like, you know, like totally traumatized when that happened. The Rancor. Yeah, the Rancor, that's the one. Thank you, Vodcrack. A Sarlacc? Your mum? Okay, Dry Frankie, the monster that Jabba the Hutt keeps in his basement is not my mum. Not funny. Thartus says, the other day I learned that the Digimon World of PS1 had a bug in my country that you cannot complete the game. Yeah, it's true, Thartus, yeah. The Ogre Fortress was a bug for the US version, or the PAL version? One of the versions had, there was a couple of problems with Digimon World. So there's the obvious, for some versions of Digimon World, the game would bug out when you get to the Ogre Fortress and it would crash, which means that you can't progress in the game. It's like a checkpoint. You could still roam around and do other things in the world, but you wouldn't be able to progress the story far enough. You have to go in there, I think, for the most part. Because it's connected to Great Canyon and Birdramon and all that stuff. In addition, there's also a bug where the jukebox that Giromon runs when he joins the city. Again, as a kid, you probably never saw this if you didn't get to Giromon in Factorial Town. It was a really awkward place to get to and to figure out how it worked. But if you do actually get the Giromon jukebox in the city, it also can crash your game as well. For no reason other than you trying to play music, it would just break the game. Harry the Sarlacc. Wait a minute. Harry said that. Oh, George, what's he like? Oh, George. Oh, George. Harry. Women in space don't need clothes. Mary Poppins Fisher. No, not Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins was... What's her name? What was Dorothy? What was her name? Was it Dorothy? No. What was Mary Poppins' name? Forgot. Julie Andrews. 10 out of 10. Don't speak of the sequels, they don't exist. Does it decrease your midichlorian count, Ryan, does it? What do you think about those? I've never been into Star Wars, says Laughing to Death. The new trilogy shouldn't exist. Oh, man. I was so excited for that. You know when they did like the episode 7 when they were just releasing it and people went to see it? I was excited, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was excited. And it just started getting so crazy so quickly. I really enjoyed some of the other stuff that came out at that time. I enjoyed Rogue One a lot. I've actually only ever seen Rogue One once, which is like a kind of filler in between movie between episodes 3 and 4 about them stealing the plans for the Death Star. If you guys have never seen Rogue One, I'd highly recommend it. It's actually quite good. Genuinely quite good. The actors, the actresses, they all do a great job. The CGI and all that stuff's sick. It's genuinely just a good movie. I don't know if it's going to change your life good, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. Hopefully you guys did as well. Me and Mrs. Wolfie went to see that at the cinema. Had a good time with it. I am running out of mana. Adam Driver did a great job despite the script of the last trilogy. Yeah, I think that really kickstarted Adam's career, didn't it? He was probably in a lot of stuff before, but I think he's a good actor. Yeah, I quite like him. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I can really get into this right now, guys. It's a long process. It's a long talk. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that, to achieve that. Rogue One is good. Rogue One is one of the only Disney Star Wars that was worth watching. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I did, guys. Thought it was cool. Let's do Holy Anal here. It's a long fight. I'm running out of mana. All the skits that Adam Driver done as well. Adam Driver, sorry, I always call him Adam Diver, which is not his name. All the skits he done when he was playing like Kylo Ren on the ship were really funny as well. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I think it was like CNN or what was it? Was it Saturday Night Live or something? You know when he pretended like it was like undercover boss and it was like Adam Driver as the undercover boss on the Death Star or whatever ship he's on, and he's going around like interviewing the stormtroopers in disguise and stuff. That shit was actually really funny. You guys should watch that if you're, even if you don't like the new episodes. It was quite funny. All right, Andromon, the one who saved File Island from the evil centuries ago. Indeed, if there are any hope of stopping the Chaos Lord, it is you. Factorial Town places their trust in you. Get the Factorial crest here from Andromon, thank you. Good luck, J-Cram. Andromon runs off like an absolute monkey. Are we at the end here? Where's my, I've lost my, oh, we're in the top right, I see it. Top left. I lost my flashing dot there. I think this should just be the exit. Maybe we get some rewards before we leave? Please tell me the dungeon is actually over. It is over, chat, right? I'm gonna do a panic save state here, just in case. It is indeed the exit. What have we got in the corner here? 3 nodes in a chest. I think it's probably worth investigating what this is. Even though it's taken our last mag missile. There's probably going to be a bomb attached to this as well, as there often is. I think we risk it. A max driver. Okay, that seems... Adam was listening in on the stream and sent us an item. Okay, nice. Good, guys. Good stuff today. That was huge progress. Wonderful. Glad to see you've returned, the J-Cram. Thank you, Master Tyrannomon. Go in and take a rest. Get restocked before your next outing. I am going to do exactly that. I think first we should go talk to Digimon. Let's save our game in case anything bad happens. We have just completed the Factorial Town dungeon, which means I think new dungeons are probably going to open up. Whether that's on File Island or not, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it will be. We didn't actually get to level 31, although we are close. There's a world where I could have maybe stayed in that dungeon and stuck around to level to Mega. I said I was going to do that. Digimon, hi. Let's go talk to Digimon and see what's up here. The prosperity rate of the current city is 52. That's not good. That's only half. You've done it, J-Cram. The path to Mount Infinity has revealed itself again. It's finally time. Okay, maybe we don't need 100 prosperity. Be very careful. Not only is the Chaos Lord powerful, the Crimson Fellow is likely still there as well. You know more about him than I do. Crimson is strong, but I've won against him before. We are all rooting for you, J-Cram. Get everything you need before leaving. It will be a long trek to the heart of Mount Infinity. My lord. Okay. Let's go see what Mount Infinity looks like on the map. We're going to go back in and do a couple more fights here today, guys. I was planning on chilling, but I think we can just go back in. Not going to bother taking any heals, which is a mistake, but yeah, Mount Infinity just appears. Fantastic. Okay, we could go in there and train, but I don't think I'm going to. I think instead what I'm going to do is go back into some of the other dungeons and try and get to level 31 quickly before we wrap up today, and then we can get some Mega Digivolutions, and then we can be good to go. Probably not going to get that much XP from some of these boys, but we can try. Okay, you guys ready for some Mega Digivolutions, chat? You deserved it. We got this far. We could save this until the next part of the playthrough, but he's, like I said, you deserve it. So let's go ahead and stick these together. I'm Centauramon in charge of Digivolving. Yes, let's do it. Chimeramon, Jakemon Barog from Chimeramon is going to go back up to Machinedramon, 7 DP. Let's see it. We want to make this guy again because Infinity Cannon will be a massive boon for our squad when we unlock it. So here he is, the Big Daddy Dino. Beautiful. Machinedramon. Amazing. Virus type Mega. What's up, dog? Okay, one of my favourite Megas of all time. Magna Angimon is, of course, going to evolve all the way up to Seraphimon. Looking absolutely magnificent as always. Let's just get a little turn here. I don't know why he's hip thrusting the air. Seraphimon, are you okay? Does your holy allowance... Are you allowed to do that? Vaccine Mega, of course. I don't know why he's pelvic thrusting the I don't know what's... The force is strong in that one, that's for sure. Get it. Get it. I have no idea what these guys are going to learn in terms of moves, by the way. Waruseedramon, we were postponing this Digivolution for so long, guys, because we knew that if we got a DP chip, his Mega would change. Now, until today, this guy was going to evolve into Black War Greymon, which would have been sick, but we already had a Black War Greymon in the playthrough. This time, with the DP chip engaged, he will in fact turn into this guy. Check this out, guys. This is what we were looking for. This is what we were sweating over. There he is, baby. Okay. Black Imperial Dramon with a DP of 9. Extremely exciting. I have no idea if these guys are going to be good or not. Another Virus Mega. Another Dark Digimon. We've got a rather evil lineup starting to appear here. And, yeah, pretty excited with that, guys. A good way to end the day today. We also got Mega Seedramon as well, who is going to be potentially fused in with these guys later. Or we might just take this team to the end game. I'm not entirely sure. Having one Data Digimon in the squad would have been nice. I think not having a Data Digimon is maybe a little bit rough, but we have a lot of power and we have a lot of healing, so maybe we can win on sheer rocket fuel alone. I don't know. There's not going to be a lot of tactics moving forward. I think we're going to be doing the same moves over and over again, which is probably going to kill some of you guys, but if it works, it works. I'm going to save the game today, guys, and this is going to be the end of our Digimon part of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. We had little progress on Tuesday, as I keep saying, but we managed to pull up together quite a bit today. Most importantly, we defeated some bosses, defeated some dungeons, but we also got the DP chips, which is exciting. So if you guys are excited for the next part of the playthrough on YouTube, you can leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know how you think Mount Infinity is going to go, if you think our lineup looks good, who you guys are using in your Digimon squad, if you're playing alongside me and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Peace, peace, peace. Bye, bye, bye. Everybody say bye.